a beautiful evening out here.
It's a beautiful rainy evening, and this is like the first time it's rained ever during the fair.
Yeah, we've done this, and we can sit here and talk and enjoy life.
And we're enjoying the shower.
So what have you liked best about the fair?
I tell you, this has been a perfect fair. This year, the weather has been perfect. I tell you, I've been eating lots and lots of food. We talked about that
chicken?
before. No, I didn't get to eat the chicken.
Oh,
the line, it was
the
past.
chicken was wonderful.
It was past the pool. The line, I think they broke a record this year.
Oh, I'm sure they did. And the pork chops on Monday night and Sunday night.
You're getting me hungry again. Somebody bring us food.
I'm telling you, it's just obvious. What you got next to you?
We have Bill Cox.
Bill Cox.
Bill Cox is here. Bill, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Bill, do you like the fair?
I love the fair. I've come here every year since I was 5 years old.
So that's only been a couple years.
That's right.
That's right.
My dad was the electrician here along with his brother-in-law when I was 5 years old. So,
Wow.
Now, Bill, you're running for a public office.
yes, I am.
Okay, what are you running for?
Harrison Township trustee.
And where is Harrison Township? Tell us.
Harrison Township's the second largest township in the county. It starts at 20th Street and goes to the county line, east and west. I really can't tell you what the boundaries are, but it's
Pretty big.
the same as Connersville Township, just Connersville a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit. Tell us
Yes.
what a township trustee does.
Well, there's several issues. The township, first of all, has to follow the state law. He has to do what the people want him to do. There's poor relief, there's burying the indigent, settling fence disputes, and making sure there's no real poisonous weeds in the county.
So you do a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about.
I'm sure of that, and before I ran for this office, I had to educate myself because I didn't know either.
What decided to, what was your, I got to do this, what was the deciding factor on you getting to run for this office?
Well, I'm a Democrat, and the Democrat needed a worthy candidate for this position. I feel like that I'm very well qualified for it because I was a Connersville police officer for 28 years. I was a Special Deputy United States Marshal for 10 years in court security. I believe that my qualifications are very, very good, and I believe that I can do the job. So I retired in 2008 and not satisfied with retirement, and I want to work, so here I am.
What are some other things you do in the community, Bill?
I'm a member of the Lions Club.
Member of the Lions
I'm a member of the Lions Club.
Yeah,
we just
fellow
had a
Lion.
successful dinner at the fair here. And I'm a Gideon.
Gideon, that's
Attend,
good.
Baptist Temple.
That's good.
Member of
You're-
Baptist
yeah,
Temple. And I'm as active as I can be here in the community.
that's wonderful. Anything you want to say to the people before we go on to our next candidate?
Obviously, since I'm running for political office, I want the community, especially those in Harrison Township, to vote for me.
Vote
Thank
for Bill Cox. God bless you, Bill.
You bet.
Absolutely. Leonard, I think.
Thanks for coming by and seeing us.
All right.
Thank you
And
very
enjoy
much.
the fair.
Yes, enjoy. Eat some good food. I mean,
Good
that's what I'm
food,
going to do again.
yeah.
Leonard, you're talking to Bill, I'm sure it reminded you of the time when you first ran for office many years ago.
I'm so glad I don't have to run.
That's
I'm
right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you know, and again, if you want to ask some hard questions, whisper in my ear, and I'll be more than happy to.
And you'll ask the question.
I'll ask the tough ones. If you want me to ask the tough ones, and we got somebody right here.
Oh,
John
we got-
Bodwell.
John Bodwell.
Yes.
John
Running
Bodwell.
for prosecutor.
Hi,
I thought you were
John, how are ya?
Hey,
I
how
know
are
you.
you?
I know you.
Good to
Yeah,
see you
good to
again.
see ya.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You look
Yeah.
sharp
Well,
tonight.
what's the C for?
I think that's Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati
When they've been
Reds.
Yeah,
playing,
yeah.
we turn that inside out.
Trying to
I thought
turn
that was
around.
You know, I thought that was saying Connersville.
Oh, well, could
It
be.
could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
It could be.
Connersville's red too.
That's right.
Connersville's
The
red,
high
too.
school, everything's red.
It is for Connersville.
Exactly.
And I'm sure red, is that Republican or what are you, John?
Democrat.
Democrat. Oh.
Democrat. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
Democrat.
I'm wrong. Well, you never know.
That's
Sorry.
true. That's
Well,
true.
sometimes Democrats wear red.
That's right. They
It's
wear
not-
red
it's not a
too.
big deal.
I have a blue car.
Yeah.
Tell me, what office, John, are you running for?
Prosecutor.
Prosecutor.
Oh man, I don't want to
Yeah,
be
I don't
prosecutor.
want to be on that side. Don't want to be that side. But obviously, an attorney. You've been an attorney in this town for how long?
43 years.
43
Oh
years.
my, 43.
Would that embarrass him if I told him that I'm 43?
That's fine.
Prosecutor, after 43 years, have you ran before? Is this your first time in the
First time ever running for a public office in Fayette County.
Yeah, but you were a deputy prosecutor.
Yes, I was the chief deputy prosecutor in the 70s.
And I'm
From
so old
seven-
I remember it.
You remember that, don't you?
From
Yeah.
72 to 78.
So after 36 years later, you decide I'm going for the big shot.
Well, I'm just want to make a little comeback here and try to help our community in getting issues corrected.
What are some of those issues that you would like
Schools,
to see corrected?
in particular, are having problems with their student people showing up for school, tardiness, failure to complacency. The parents are failing to get their kids to school, and I think it's time that the prosecutor's office spend more time, because if you don't get these children to school, they become our juvenile delinquents, and then they become criminal defendants later.
Tell us how the prosecutor can do this. How can the prosecutor?
There are statutes that have been passed by the state legislature that enforce school attendance, and if they fail to appear, you can talk to their parents and correct it very easily. However, you have to take the time to do that and get them in so that they understand that they are the ones responsible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know, I deal with the policemen a lot, and the policemen are always telling me, we arrest these people, and the next day they're on the street. So what do you got to say about that?
That's about bonds. Yeah, people are entitled to bond unless they commit a capital offense or an offense that's so egregious that the bond is set by the judge, and the courts raise those bonds accordingly.
And how about this plea bargaining? Is that something that's good or bad?
Well, plea bargaining is a necessity only because we don't have the capacity to handle all the people.
In the courts.
There's many people that commit crimes. There's probably at least 1,000 felonies, and
Wow.
Superior Court handles a couple thousand criminal cases. So
And that's a year?
yes.
That's unbelievable.
So you know, you have, with economic times being what they are, and having more people on certain drugs creates more crime.
Okay, I'm going to have a tough question for you.
You want
All
to
right.
whisper it to me?
No, I'm going to just lay it on the line.
Lay it on the line, Leonard.
What makes you think you'd be a good prosecutor? And you tell that camera right there.
Well, I've had 43
Tell 'em right
experience
there.
with the law. I understand what it's all about, and it's time to make those corrections that are a necessity to any community that's struggling. And our community is struggling, and I think I can make a difference.
Okay. Thank you for coming along
Hey,
tonight.
thank you.
Hey, wait a
John.
minute.
Thanks for having me.
God
Did
bless
you like
you,
the
man.
fair?
43 years
What do you
old.
think of the
What do you
fair?
think of the
Oh, the fair's excellent.
Did you eat chicken?
I've been up here every night.
You know, you would think that you
so
made the
I've
chicken.
had chicken,
I can
fish.
tell he's been here every
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
Thanks for
Thanks
having
for
me,
coming
guys.
God bless you,
Okay,
man. Thank you very
thank
much,
you.
John
Yeah.
Bodwell.
Thank you.
Running for prosecutor.
Prosecutor,
later.
yeah.
That would be a tough job.
Oh, I never want to run up against the prosecutor.
No
Oh,
way. I don't think I could ever. You know, these political offices, people don't
Oh,
understand.
look here. Look here.
We're
who's
surrounded by
coming.
beauty.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
look
I
at
was going to make a
this.
powerful
Look at
statement,
this.
but I like this
You
much
know,
better.
hey, you know who this is?
I don't know. What's your name?
Do you know where she works?
Where do you work at?
Tell them where you work.
I'm Maddie Rose and I work at Brian's
That's
bookstore.
Maddie.
Very good, Maddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maddie
And who
Rosa
are
Bryant.
you?
You look just like your mother.
Who are
Really?
you?
Oh my, yes, you do.
Oh, and
No
who are
offense to your
you?
father.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous girls? Emily.
McKenna.
Oh,
Mc-
man.
just McKenna? Is that just McKenna? Just McKenna. I'm like Cher. I'm like Madonna. I'm just McKenna. Unbelievable. So, what do you girls are dancers, right? Dance.
Cheerleaders.
Sorry, is there? Sorry. So tell me. I was going to call you Jamie. I'm sorry.
It's Maddie.
Well, it's like talking to
Maddie.
her mother. She's just like her mom. Tell me something,
Oh,
Maddie.
she's prettier than her mom.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Don't tell her we said that, okay? So tell me something, Maddie. What got you into being a cheerleader?
Well, I'm really energetic. My mom's always done cheerleading and I love it.
Pass
Yeah.
it down to family.
Yep.
Tell me.
I love cheerleading. I still love pumping up my team.
Yeah.
My mom got me started.
Really?
I grew up with
You
it.
thought my mom got. So it's like, oh, I had
Your
to
mom
do it.
got you started as a cheerleader?
I wanted, but Leonard, I couldn't do the splits.
Oh,
And I can't dance either, and I can't rah-rah. Tell me about it. Let me duck so that way you can be seen.
My mom cheered, and then I just like supporting our teams.
Good.
Hello.
And one name?
My mom didn't cheer, but I just like cheerleading.
Good for you.
well, I'll tell you, if they were cheering for me, I could hit a basket.
Oh, I could.
Oh, I know I could.
I could
But you
too.
know this little Maddie?
Yes.
She takes care of us down at Brian's bookstore. She pours us coffee, and
Aw.
she gives us apple pie, or she charges us. Though.
Boy, you got to pay for that apple pie there, Leonard.
We got to have a little plug for Brian's
Got
bookstore.
to have a little plug, just a
Yeah.
little.
If you want to see Maddie Rose, go to Brian's bookstore.
Where do you? Anybody here else work? No.
Well, how do you live if you don't work?
Nobody. Maddie's the only one that's.
I'm the only
Her
one.
parents are making her work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other things you guys like doing besides cheerleading?
I golf.
You golf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Softball. I dance and play soccer.
Good. Okay.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Just cheer.
Just cheer. One name,
great.
one thing. Leonard,
wonderful.
can you do the splits? Can you?
Can
cheer?
I do the splits?
Don't hurt yourself.
I can do them, but I can't get up.
That's right. So, you guys got anything exciting going on this year? Is there
Yeah.
camps going on? Are you guys going to any exciting places? Or?
Actually, we just all went to cheer camp over the summer at Miami, and we all tried out for All-American, and all of us made it.
Hey,
Oh.
applause! Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Everybody, come on,
Yeah.
come on, come on.
Abby and Sydney will be going to Philadelphia for the Thanksgiving parade, and McKenna, Emily, me, and Casey will be going to London
Oh, what-
for the
oh.
New Year's parade.
Can you guys do your English accent? Can you practice
Yeah,
that? Or
yeah.
wave like that when you're there in London? Do
Okay,
that?
and you got to
Yeah.
drink tea.
Drink
Yes,
tea.
In England.
and crumpets.
Oh,
Tea
wow.
and crumpets.
I don't know what
At 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Three,
3
yeah,
o'clock.
that's right.
Yep.
3 o'clock.
That's
Yep.
right. That's right. Me and Leonard do that every day. Yeah.
So we are raising money to go on our trips, and right now we're at the dunk tank at the fair from 6 to 10. Abby just got dunked.
Oh,
Abby, you could tell Abby just got slammed, and the rain came through, and you were already wet.
hey, if you just got dunked, would you be that pretty?
No, not at all. You know better than that.
And we're also having a garage sale on Grand Avenue on August 16th, so come by. And we're also doing a superhero day for little kids at the Miller Building. And we'll be doing lots of other fundraisers like a candle sale, and what else are we doing? A boot
Boot
drive.
drive.
Yep.
Is there a Facebook page?
Candy
Is there a
bars.
website that you guys can go to?
Actually, yeah, a few of us have Facebook links on our Facebooks that you can donate money to on fundraiser, is it? Yep.
Fundraiser.
So,
you know, I'm
anything
noticing your
helps.
coach over there. Is that your coach over there?
no, that's Sydney's mom.
Oh, Sydney's mom.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's your mother.
She looks like a cheerleader.
That's
Thinks she is.
I remember when she.
Cheer
Cheer,
mom.
That's my baby. That's your baby. That's. Your kids grow too fast. It's unbelievable. So you guys have lots of things. Give a shout out to your coaches. Who are your coaches?
Jenny Mitchell and Ashley Mitchell.
They're your coaches.
Yep,
good.
they're awesome.
Questions there, Leonard? You got any hard-hitting questions?
I
for 'em?
see Maddie every day,
Yeah.
you know, and she even knows my name.
Yeah, she knows what you get.
Oh yeah, she knows what I
Yeah.
eat.
Next time, get him some
Coffee
tea and
and
crumpets.
cherry pie.
Oh, don't tell everybody about the cherry pie. You know?
Sorry.
Leonard, you weigh yourself every day.
I
You're
do.
fine.
I weigh every day.
You weigh himself
Hey
every day.
girls, you know it's wonderful to have you here tonight.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Will you come back?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
a
you
lot.
guys. God bless you guys. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Maddie and Abby, right? And I forget Charity, Sydney, and Emily, and we
Emily.
got
McKenna.
McKenna. Just McKenna. We don't know her last name. It's just McKenna.
Hi, girls.
You guys be well. Go fist
Thank
bump.
you.
I'm gonna get knocked out.
Yeah.
It's getting dangerous.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know this job gets better
It
every
gets
year.
better every. It does get better every year.
We've never had such pretty girls to talk to before.
I know.
Oh, here comes another girl.
There's another pretty one. Too. I think she's
Yeah.
running for office too.
Is she running for office?
She's running. Sandy. Let me see, Sandy. Sandy McQuinley.
That's right.
And she's running for recorder.
And for recorder,
Yeah.
correct.
That a recorder is when you push the button and it records.
Right. You record voices
No.
secretly.
What's a
Nothing?
recorder
No.
do?
Recorder's office records documents
Okay.
Pertaining to real estate and land and wills, anything, you know, any kind of
Marriage
document that you
license, or
need.
is that clerk?
You
Oh,
can
you guys-
record marriage license, death
Does everybody
certificates.
record their marriage license?
Not everyone.
Not everybody.
It's
Why
your
would you
choice.
record it?
To make sure. Well, you wouldn't have to. You can if you
Maybe
want
some
to.
people like to lose it.
Ain't okay.
He's not talking about himself, of course.
No.
No,
So,
no.
what got you into to want to be the recorder? Have you ran for office before?
I ran years ago for a township office, but I've never ran countywide. And I've been at the courthouse for several years, and I've worked in the clerk's office, assessor's office, and auditor's office. And those offices work hand in hand. And when I knew that the current recorder was retiring, I thought, well, you know, it's time for me to step up. You know, run
That's good.
countywide. So,
You know,
with all my years
Sandy and I have
experience.
something in common.
Yes, we
We
do.
have a son the same age. We graduated together in
Yes,
10, wasn't it?
that's right.
And where's he at now?
He is at IU East.
IU
Oh wow,
Yes.
that's
Good.
my alma mater.
Yeah,
IU
you
East.
graduated
I
from
graduated
IU
from
East.
IU
I
yeah.
remember how long it took you to
Yeah,
get
it
a
took me
degree.
forever
Was
to
it
get a degree.
17 years?
18, but we're not going to tell him about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but he did well.
Yeah. He would
Good.
he'd be at church
Yeah.
every week, and Leonard would
Yeah.
another 10 years, Ronnie, and you'll be graduated. I mean, yes, and I did.
And you know, Ronnie used to smoke,
I used to smoke, and I
and he quit smoking.
Oh,
At
well,
church, I
good.
announced it 8 years ago,
Yeah.
8.5 years ago.
Is it that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you
Well,
believe that?
very
Yeah,
good.
it's great.
I'm proud of
announcement
you.
at church.
So,
Yeah.
Sandy, why would you make a good recorder?
Yeah.
I think it's important to have experience. And like I said, I have a lot of years of experience down there. I attend continuing education classes yearly. I have to do 45 credit hours now. In recorder's office, you have to do 30 to stay abreast
So
on the
continuing
changes.
education, wow.
Continuing education, I stay abreast on all changes.
Well, that's great.
Yes, so.
That's great. Anything else you want to tell that middle camera there about Sandy McQuinley for a recorder?
Yes, I sure would. I definitely would like to ask you for your vote on November the 4th for Sandy McQuinley for County Recorder. And thank you in advance.
And thank you for coming.
Sandy,
You're welcome. Thank
appreciate
you for
it.
having
yes.
me.
God bless you. Thank you very
Bless
much,
you
Sandy
too.
McQuinley.
Thank you.
Okay.
You know, somebody with that much experience, you know, there's
wonderful.
a lot of people in this county that have the experience but don't run for office. We need good
And
folks.
you know, we need good people to run for these offices.
Yes, we do.
really
Okay.
Yeah.
If you've ever served in an office, you understand that
Yeah,
more. Oh,
absolutely.
here comes another lady.
Another lady,
Yeah.
another beautiful lady.
Hey, this lady used to be my neighbor.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, she's my
Yeah.
Facebook friend. You
Yeah.
Yes.
shake my hand. There you go. She's
You
trying
know
to get
who
her
this
in.
is? This
Yes,
is
Leota
Leota King.
Yes.
Shake my hand, Leota.
Yes.
Yeah.
My name's Leota King.
Leota
I'm
King.
running for Fayette County Commissioner. I want your votes, boys.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you know, you know, you got the attitude, and I love it.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got to go after it, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Leota-
well, listen. I want you to tell us why you would be a good commissioner.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Because I'm
tell
intelligent.
the camera. Yeah,
Because I'm intelligent.
that's a good one.
Because I love the Lord.
That's good.
That's good.
Because I'm conservative.
Well, that's good.
I'll take good care of your money. I'll spend it when it needs to be spent and not act like some kind of a wiser.
That's okay.
We'll beep it out. What got you involved? I mean, you've been actively involved behind the scenes. This is really your first time, if I understand correctly, of getting and where you're running for office. Have you ever ran for office before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
I've missed by a couple hundred votes. This time I'm going to win by
There you-
500.
There you go. There you go. I like your confidence. I like
You
your
got
confidence.
to have that attitude.
You got to have the
Yeah.
attitude. But you've helped a lot of people. You've helped a lot of people run for office. You've been an advisor to a lot of people. Again, what made you decide this time to run again?
You really don't want to know the answer to that in public. I just felt like we needed to have somebody positive for Fayette County. I love this county. I love the people in it. I think that we're on an upswing. We've been going downhill too long, and things are better. I don't care what everybody says about the finances. The town's doing good. We've got Danny Parker in there as our new
EDG?
EDG director. He's going to do a good job. I was down at their office today and talking to Brenda, and he had to grab her out from me because he needed to talk to somebody, had somebody on the phone that was interested in Connersville, and he needed Brenda's information. So he said, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I said, if you need Brenda, you got her, buddy, go.
Absolutely.
Okay, tell us a little bit about what a county commissioner does.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know the county commissioner has to go to 2 meetings a month.
You go to 2 meetings a month.
They okay the claims, I know that.
They okay all the claims. They are in charge of the payroll. The council kind of holds reins on the money and the amount they can spend, but the commissioners have to try to find out what the priorities are and what needs to be done throughout the county. They're over all of the department heads. They all work for them. They are in charge of hiring those department heads. Each department head hires their own employees, but they're pretty much kind of like the mayor of the county.
The
I don't
commissioners
know
are?
anything about the mayor.
I never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
We're not
Okay.
talking about
Yeah,
him.
we're not
today.
talking about him.
Okay.
But you know, a county commissioner does serve on the Community Corrections Board. A
Yeah.
county commissioner, one of them, serves on the Work One Board, Elected Officials Board. So there are a lot of important boards that a county commissioner will serve on once they're elected. So
Yeah, 2 meetings a month is just the beginning
Being
because
just the beginning.
they have a lot of other jobs that they do.
well, we
because
want
they,
you to
they
look
serve,
into that camera and tell
Okay,
them
quit.
what you want to tell them.
What do I want to tell them? Vote for me because I'll work hard. I don't have any other employment, and I can work full-time for part-time pay. And I intend to do that. And I intend to be active in every department and visit with every department head and everyone that's down there in the courthouse and let them know that I'm there to help them and to help them to get their job done because we need people working and we need people working throughout the county.
Thank you.
I like that.
Hey, come back and see us.
Luther
Oh,
King,
yeah.
God bless you. God bless you. Take
He
it easy.
has.
Yeah, I know he has, and he will continue. Absolutely, I like it. Yeah, I tell you what, the spunk. She's got the spunk.
She's got the spunk, I'm telling
Got
you.
the spunk, and I like
hey,
that.
hey, I got a secret.
What's that?
I think the Queen's coming.
I think so. I
Queen's
think
coming.
the Queen.
Here she
She
comes.
is. Here's the
Yeah.
Queen. How are you? Let's bow to the Queen. Hey, let us rise, Leonard.
Let's rise.
Yeah, let's make the camera. Sydney, we can do
Rise.
some work over there. I like it. We get royalty. I don't want. I feel like I'm in your guys' way. I should. You're here, right? Okay.
This is the best job. You know, we get big pay. We get to be around
huge
all
pay.
these beautiful young
That's
girls.
right. That's right. The Fayette County Free Fair
You know,
Queen.
this Abby Henry, she graduated from high school with my son,
Which one?
and Bobby.
Bobby.
And her and Bobby were on a committee one time. It was an economics group,
Yep.
and they won first prize in the county because she had the idea. She said, we'll buy John Deere stock because all the farmers buy John
That's right.
Deere.
That's right.
And they wanted, and some other stock you wanted to buy.
We did farm stock, seed stock, and we did a lot of equipment stock just because around the time it was planting season. So you're gonna, and then it was harvest is what it was. So all that stuff is gonna go in, and then once harvest was over, which so happened when it ended, we sold all of our stock and we ended up winning. So
They won big time, and it taught my son about investing.
That's
It
good
did.
to invest.
It did.
Investing is good. Is that something you want to
Yeah.
do in the future? Be an investment banker or
no, I'm
just
I'm
invest your
farmer.
money? Are you a farmer?
I'm
Okay.
a farmer, and then I want to go to nursing school, so I'm starting at Indiana University East in the fall.
Another alma mater. I like that. Of course, when I went to school, we were called the Pioneers. Now they're the Red Wolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've changed.
Now, would you introduce these
Yes, your
lovely?
court.
No, wait. I want to see if my memory's good enough.
Okay, okay.
Can I stand up?
Yes.
That's Millie Smith.
Hey.
Millie is a great gal. I've known her for years. Steve Robbins' daughter, Megan Robbins. I'm just trying to see if I can remember. Presley Full. Presley's great in tumbling. What do you call it?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
I'm glad you
Presley.
remembered their names, though.
I got their names
Got their
down
names
the first
right.
time. All right.
That's right.
I'll
Good
sit
for you,
down.
Leonard.
All
And I
right.
tell you, you guys had the pageant the week before. This is your guys' fair.
Yep.
Tell me, how is it to be the queen?
It's awesome. I've always wanted to be the queen ever since I was real little. So just
So did they probably,
Probably.
too. Yeah.
and
Didn't you want to be the queen?
I did.
I did too.
I
Yeah.
didn't win, though.
It's been a great week. We've been to a lot of the livestock events and tried to make our appearances here on the Midway and go down to the amphitheater. So it's just been a great week, and for me, being in 4-H for 10 years and showing cattle and hogs, it's just, I don't know, it brings me back to my home.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
It is your home.
yeah.
She's a Henry, and those Henrys have, I think they have 7,000 hogs.
About 8,500 head.
8,500 hogs.
Yep.
You ever seen that many hogs?
No, that's a lot of
That's
hogs.
a lot of hogs.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
out
not a lot.
there. I've been out there. It's
Yeah.
something. I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah.
you.
That's under 44, right?
No,
No,
it
out
is
by
out in the
Springersville.
Springersville.
Oh, Springersville. Okay,
area.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Now,
good.
let's let these girls
Yeah.
lean over here and say something.
Yeah, lean over here. Get over here.
Tell us something about your week. So just speak right in there. Come on.
This week we actually got to do the garden tractor pull, so that was something completely new for me. So that was really awesome.
Good for you.
good.
And obviously you wanted to be queen too, right?
She is a queen. Let's
You
not
guys are
talk
all-
about
you're
was
right,
or
you're right,
has.
You're right,
They're
Leonard.
all
You're right.
queens.
You're all queens.
Everybody's a queen, but
That's
you're
right.
not.
I know, Leonard.
Megan,
Let's bring
speak
that
into
up.
his. Right? Hey,
Yeah,
point,
Megan.
Talk to us.
Here you go, Megan. How about if I take it off?
Okay,
I'll take it off, Leonard.
Okay.
Take it off. Probably making all kinds of noise.
We were able to go down to the horse racing track a little bit, and we actually got to sit inside the car that has
Oh,
the gate
wow.
and see all the horses like face to face.
Wow.
That was really
crazy
fun,
and
too.
scary. It was really fun.
Did you ride a horse? I know you're good at
No,
that.
I didn't get to. I tried, but they wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't let you? Well, I would have been down
It
right
would
up to
have
them.
been scary though. These things are going fast.
I
Yeah,
know,
they are
I
going
know.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, wonderful.
Millie Smith.
Millie
over there.
Smith, talk to me. Tell me. Or you're Millie. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Millie. You're Robbins, right?
That's
Okay, whatever. We'll get it right.
See,
I
my memory's
forgot.
better
You're
than yours.
Way better than mine, Leonard.
Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed all the experiences, but I really enjoyed being able to see a lot of new people and old people and talk to people that I know in 4-H. So just being able to mingle with others has been my favorite. So.
That's great.
To ask Millie what she's going to be.
Millie, what are you going to be?
I'm going to school for political science.
Political science.
And minor in
Yeah.
We'll be interviewing her here.
She'll
some year when
probably
she's
she'll
running for
probably be the
office.
county commissioner, the mayor, the
The
governor.
mayor. She's going to run for mayor
I
in
hope so.
2020.
I hope so.
Or whenever it is. Yes, there we go. She's like, no way.
Hey, girls, it's wonderful to have you.
Well, we got to get her.
Oh, we got her.
Oh, sorry. It's my memory, Leonard.
It's
I
gone.
need to go to a doctor. I tell you what, though, girls, one of the fun things about this fair that you guys didn't mention, of course, me and Leonard talked about, was the food.
The food.
Did you guys, what about food? Great
Yeah.
food, right?
Yeah.
The food's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Gotta tell you what, being surrounded by the girls with royalty, we need to get a tiara next year.
Okay, I think we will.
John, we need a tiara for us next year. Yeah.
Could we be the king of the fair?
We need a crown. We'll see what he can do.
John
Girls,
won't do anything, I know it.
Yeah, he won't. We'll have to make our own. We'll get a Burger King.
We'll get some cardboard.
Yes,
Will you?
bring us one next year. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Abby Henry, Fayette County Free Fair Queen 2014. God bless you.
Hey,
Thank
you want
you.
to say anything to
Yes.
the people out there about the fair?
Just come out to the fair. It's a great time. You'll meet a lot of people, new and old, and support the 4-H'ers.
Absolutely.
Thank
Big
you.
time support. God bless
Thanks,
you, girls.
girls.
Thank you very much.
Come back.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I tell you what, Leonard, you passed the test of memory.
Yeah, I did. I knew all 4
And
girls.
I didn't. And I just heard their names, and
Hey,
here I am messing
let me
them
tell you
up.
a secret.
What's
At
that?
the Lions Club the other day, they were our guests.
Yeah.
And I did it then too. I did it 2 times in a
There you
row.
go. So that's it. You had an advantage
Now-
over me.
now
Oh,
this-
we know this guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
this
how
is
How you doing?
This
Good.
is
Joey Laughlin.
Joey. It says David. I
Yeah,
don't
but
get
yeah,
that.
I don't know.
Why-
David Joey.
David
There you go.
Joey.
Yeah, David
You got to do the
Joseph.
full
Well,
name.
why do they
That's
call
right.
you Joey if you're David?
It's what my parents called me. My dad's
Yeah.
Joe, I'm Joey. So
Oh, well, they got to do that.
that's
You
right.
gotta
That's
do
right.
that.
It's easier to say.
Running
Yeah.
for sheriff.
Running for sheriff?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's another guy we don't want to be on the bad side of.
Oh, no. After tonight and after we interview him,
Yeah.
we get a free ticket.
We should.
So if we get
Get
a
out
ticket,
jail free
yeah,
card.
do we
right?
get one of those? Is that for real?
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Not yet.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think it is, Leonard. I tell you what, though, Joey, you have been on the force for a long time. Been
Yes,
a deputy.
Yes.
For the Fayette County Sheriff's Department. What made you decide this is it? I want to run for sheriff?
Well, I've been there for 14 years. I've been a jail officer, a road officer.
I thought he said he'd been in jail for.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, hey, come on, yeah.
Kind of, sort of. I worked there, just
Yeah,
not
he
in the,
gets
not
to
in the
get
cell
out.
blocks. But, I was in the drug division for 6 years. I'm the detective there now. I'm the lieutenant, and obviously term limits. Sheriff Wason's leaving, and opportunity presented itself, and
I gotta jump into
I
it.
felt I was ready to step up.
You know,
so.
I was playing tennis, Leonard, over the summertime up at the park, and you guys were getting ready to stump. I'm playing tennis, and all these cars pulled up. I thought, what's going on? And your people were getting out carrying all these signs. I thought, one, that's great exercise, and two, people actually do go out there and stomp.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. You're hitting the knocking on the doors. What do you bring to the table besides your experience? I mean, obviously experience is big, but you know, there's a lot to being a sheriff other than, I mean, you got to run the whole everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing that I bring to the table is just a desire to work. I've always, when I was in the drug division, I ran that. I was a director, and there was 5 agencies in there, and I think we was pretty productive. We had about 255 arrests during that time, and this town obviously continues to have a drug problem, and I believe that I'll lead from the front, and we'll get out there and take care of some things. So.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's what we need.
We
drugs. I know I work with the police, and drugs is our biggest problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I had some people from New York call and interview me about our town. And I said, you ought to come here and live. It's a safe place to live. I said, we only have a murder about every 10 years.
Yeah, that's right.
And he said, how you know that? I said, well, I was county coroner 11 years. And I said, we have a murder about every 10 years. He said, where are you in your cycle?
Yeah, that's right.
Joey, speak into that center camera and tell them why you should be sheriff.
Okay, absolutely. I believe I should be the sheriff based on my experience. I've been there for 14 years. I've served about every position at the Sheriff's Department. I believe this is a natural progression for me. I believe I bring to the table a desire to work for the citizens of Fayette County. I've been dedicated to the Sheriff's Department. I've never left, and I believe that for 4 years you guys will be pretty happy with the Sheriff's Department, and I want you to have a bigger role in the Sheriff's Department. And one of the things I plan on doing is establishing a Citizen Sheriff's Academy and having the public come in, interact with our deputies, and us to get to know the people we serve.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh, that's interesting.
Joey, Thanks for coming
Thank
by
you, Mayor.
tonight.
Thank
you
you
made
very
the
much.
sunshine.
Yeah, there
you
you
did.
go.
Joe brought the sunshine. God bless you,
Thank
Joe.
you.
I
You
tell you
too.
what, you know, that's
Thank
it's a tough job.
Man, I wouldn't want to be sheriff. Someone will shoot at you.
Yeah, that's right. That's
and look
right.
at, he doesn't even have his vest on.
Yeah, well, you know, you get
Uh-oh,
safer
here comes
and
another lady. Another lovely
beautiful
lady.
You know, I know her.
Do you know her?
Yes.
Well, tell me who she
we're
is.
neighbors. Ruth Nutty.
Oh, you live up there. That's right. Yeah, I know you
right,
do.
Right
Yeah,
next to each
yeah.
other. Yeah. Ruth
Yeah.
Nutty.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to be here. You know, and she used to
Mayor?
write for the News Examiner for the Cooking with Ruth or whatever it was called. You know?
Yeah, she can cook good. I've
Yeah.
eaten some of her stuff.
Yeah,
she's good.
I've tried some of your recipes. So tell us, you are running for recorder,
I am.
and what do you do currently?
Currently, I work in the Connersville Township Trustee's office. I work for Kathy Harvey.
Yeah, and so you decided, you know what, I want to, get into the recorder office. What was the deciding factor for you? You sat down with your husband and said, I want to do it.
Well, we weighed out a lot of things. Right now, I work part-time. The recorder's job is full-time position, so I would be going back into full-time service if I take that position. I have 20 plus years of public service, and I enjoy serving people, and I look forward to the opportunity of serving the public.
Okay. What would you bring to the recorder's office? What would you change or bring into the recorder's office?
Well, I don't know that I would necessarily need to change anything, but I bring experience. I bring public service experience. I bring experience as a past elected official. And
what office did you have before, other than?
I was a Harrison Township assessor.
I
yes,
remember that.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Those jobs have been eliminated now. But I served the taxpayers of Harrison Township, and I just think that I would be able to serve that office well, and that my experience would bring in a cheerful, happy, efficient service.
What have you enjoyed at the fair this week?
Oh, I always enjoy looking at the 4-H exhibits.
Yes,
I was over there last night. Boy, that's something.
Yeah, that is good stuff.
It's always amazing to me, the creativity that the kids
Oh,
have.
the kids are. Our city's blessed with a lot of talented kids.
Oh,
People don't realize that. All you gotta do is come to the 4-H and see that.
Yeah, some of those pictures they did over there. Oh man, I saw that little barn with the thing. Oh man,
it's wonderful.
The John Deere tractor.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Absolutely wonderful.
Well, listen,
Amazing.
Ruth, you look into that middle camera and you tell them why you want to be the recorder.
Well, I want to be the next Fayette County recorder because I look forward to working with the taxpayers and the citizens of Fayette County, and I look forward to continuing a friendly, efficient office for the taxpayers.
Ruth Nutty, recorder on the, I guess it matter in November.
Thank you.
Republican?
I'm a Republican.
Republican, yeah.
Next time you come, bring some kind of bread or pie or something.
Yeah, you should have asked me. I could have done
should
that.
have. You should have known. No, I'm just kidding, Ruth Nutty. God bless
Thank you.
Always
Thank
a pleasure
you.
seeing you.
Thanks.
Always. I tell you what.
What's next?
I don't know. I think it's going to be Jim Wolf.
Oh man.
I think Jim Wolf's getting ready to come in here.
Oh.
Jim, of course.
Has he got a gun?
He doesn't have a gun, and nothing's going to explode, Jim. Right?
I don't think so.
Okay,
He might explode.
He might explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim,
Depends what kind of questions you'll ask me.
we're going to ask you good questions.
He's going to have me
I'm
ask the
ready.
hard questions. So remember,
ready.
it's a hard
You
question
are.
that came
You
from
are.
him.
Now, look, I know about it. I know
Yeah,
about this.
You know about it. Yeah, okay.
Well, I've never been a county commissioner.
That's right.
I've never been one. No, but listen, you are the county councilman.
Right, for 6 years.
But now you're running for county commissioner.
Correct.
Tell us what the difference is and why you're doing that.
Well, the county council appropriates money and the commissioners basically spend money. And I want to become the commissioner because I want to cut back on some of the spending.
You know, there has been talk about, you hear this all the time, Leonard, about combining services, and we've talked about combining county and city, but why is there a two different county commissioner and council? Couldn't there just be one big group that does both?
No, that's the way it's set up below now.
That's the way it's set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, I can tell you why that is. I'm not too smart. You know,
I'm not either.
But the county council is the legislative branch.
Yes.
They pass the ordinance and they handle the money, just like my city council. They're the same as my city council.
Yeah.
And then the commissioners are
Act
the
as-
executive,
act as
like
the mayor.
like the mayor and the
Yes.
board of works.
Okay.
We run the city. The council appropriates the money, and the mayor and the board of works run the city. Well, they run the county, the
There we
commissioners.
go. Okay.
The only thing that is hard, there's 3 county commissioners. That's difficult to run with 3. They have to confer on everything. With the mayor, you only got one person.
That's right. It's
So, yeah, it's a lot better. But that's the way it is. It's according to Constitution. But Jim, what will you do better? That's what we want to know.
Saving money, not
You're
spending
going to save
some.
money. Okay.
Like when I first got on there, about the first 3 months, the commissioners wanted $50,000 to put new controls in the courthouse. And I came up and said, we just put new controls in 4 years ago when they built the courthouse. Why? They said, well, the company that takes care of them no longer around in business, so they wanted new controls. I said, give me a month and let me find somebody who'll take care of them. So instead of spending $50,000, guy came in and retrained people at the courthouse for $900 instead of buying new controls.
Well, that's good money.
So you're looking at, so you bring resourcefulness
Right.
to the office.
Right.
Good common sense, resourcefulness.
I've been in business 34 years, and you can't run government like you do your business, but you can learn a lot of things from your business to run government.
It's very good.
Very good.
I think that's very good.
Can I tell him?
You tell him.
Okay. Look into that middle camera and tell them why you want to be county commissioner.
I've been on the county council for 6 years, and I think it's time to go over on the other side and try to save some money. That's the reason I wanted to run.
Thank you, Jim. Hey,
Thank you, Mayor.
good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jim, God bless
Okay.
you, sir. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
I think we got some pretty girls
I
coming.
think we do have some more pretty girls. I tell you what, this is.
This has been a fun evening.
This has been a fun evening.
yeah.
The Hope Center, you know, we've all heard of the Hope Pregnancy Center. Now it's the Hope Center.
It's the
girls
Hope
are gonna,
Center.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
girls are going
yeah.
to explain to us.
This
and
is
Emily
a-
Bell and Marla Steele, and I remember their names because it's on their name tag. So I'll remember that.
I know them personally. Yeah, they're good people.
I could tell.
Do you know how important the Hope Center is to our community?
Very, very important.
You know, when I first saw that years ago and it started in that little building, I thought, why didn't someone do this a long time ago? Because I'm against abortion, I hate to say.
Me
but
too. I'm right there with you.
Am I allowed to say it on
You're
TV?
allowed to say it. You're allowed to say
I'm
it.
against
Proudly
it.
say it.
Yeah, and
I'm with you.
I've had 5 children of my own, and I've seen, you know, at first we didn't get to see the kids. The first 2 kids, we never saw them till they popped out.
Yeah, that's right.
But the rest of the kids, we watched them from the time
They were so tiny.
and it really makes you think.
Yes.
it
Now,
does.
you've got a lot of new things going over at the Hope Center. Tell us about
Yes, we
it.
do. Well, we moved to our new location
Yeah.
on 6th Street in Central back in March. We have opened our medical services. Those opened in June. We offer ultrasounds and
Wow.
STI testing and treatment at no cost to our clients. We are getting ready next week to open our Cradles Child Care program, and that is a program for our high school students. And we started the Cradles program.
Hang on.
You got to have that on there.
That's right. It's keep going.
Keep
Just-
on talking. Don't stop.
We started the Cradles program for our high school students so that they are able to continue their high school education, and we know the importance of that, and keeping them in school and getting them educated. And so we are working on with the high school. We're working with them. They will be taking classes and getting a high school credit as well as a college credit for using our child care program.
You know, my daughter had last year in March. I became a grandfather. She graduated high school, and I tell you, she has utilized some of the services. It's been very good. It kept her in school. She was able to graduate on time.
And just think, without that granddaughter. I bet you love her to death.
The greatest.
Oh.
If I'd have known that grandkids would have been in this school, I would have had
I'd
them first.
I know.
Right.
I know.
Right.
I
And
know.
so, but really, the help. There's a lady that comes out to talk to her. It's been wonderful. You're right, Leonard. Why wasn't this brought up earlier?
Well, because we were living in the dark ages.
That's right.
And you
That's
know,
right.
we all are faced with pregnancies that happen.
They happen.
But
They're blessings.
God wants every child
That's right.
to be born
They're
and to have a
blessings.
chance in this world.
They're blessings.
And yeah, it is. It's a wonderful thing that we got. We go to their banquet every year. We donate. We try to be a big part of it. I think the churches that I go to donate to it. Emily, do you have anything to say to us? Put the mic up there for me. Come on, tell us something.
I don't have anything to add. I think Marla covered it pretty well. We are we are hiring for Cradles as well as looking for volunteers for Cradles, and we are also looking for volunteers for our Hope Center. If you can volunteer to be a receptionist, an advocate, anything you can bring to the center, we would encourage you to come out and.
Do you want men or women or
both?
Both.
Now you're talking advocates, like somebody that's maybe had a teen pregnancy that's overcome that help, or you
they could be a teen mom or teen dad, you know, any of that. Anybody who peer counselor is what we actually do, is peer counseling.
Yeah, anything that promotes Life, Leonard, as you know, is a top-notch organization. I'm for that.
And if I can add, we have had a generous donor. The Hope Center operates on community support, and that's how we are funded at the Hope Center. And we have been given a generous donation of a matching grant of $25,000. And so we're at $14,000 right now. We are looking to raise that to $25,000, and if we can do that within the next couple of weeks, this gentleman will step up and give us $25,000 to help support our Cradles program.
You want to hear something really important?
Yes.
My brother-in-law is the president of the Hope Center.
Yes.
Bill Long.
Yes, he is.
And he gives a lot of time to. I want to give him a little credit.
Yes.
I give him.
Bill Long,
I'm on him all the time. See? I'm not very nice to him, and he'll tell you that. But I will give him credit. He puts a lot of time in that, and she gives more than she ever gets paid for, and so does she. And it's a wonderful program. You will be rewarded. As my grandmother said, you'll get your reward in heaven.
That's right. That's right.
And we're going to give you your reward here. So
well,
look at that middle camera and tell them that we need that money, and tell them why we need it.
yes, please help support the Hope Center. We are looking to educate and help to the high school students to further their education, and so please come out and help the Hope Center, and with our funds of the $25,000 matching grant.
Thank you.
God bless you guys.
Thank you so much.
Emily,
Okay.
God bless you. God bless you, Marla.
Thank
God
you.
bless you too. God
And
bless
I'm
you
glad
too.
you like your new
can-
home.
Yes,
We do.
yeah,
We
very.
love
I worked hard to help you
Yeah,
get that.
6th and
Yes, you
Central.
did. Thank
Great.
you very much.
Great, thank you. God bless you guys.
Oh.
You know, I tell you again, anything that promotes Life, Leonard.
You know, the sun has just come out at
Yeah.
the fair, and the crowds are increasing. Ah, look what we got
got a
here.
young guy
we got a
here.
young
How you doing?
man.
You guys doing
yeah.
all right?
What's going on? Tell everybody who you is.
I'm Alex Rose.
That's it?
Let me tell you about Alex.
Alex is a good boy.
Okay, let me tell you. Whenever we have any big event, Alex always is in traffic control.
Yes.
He works with us. Last year during the bicentennial, we used him constantly. And we went up to Indianapolis. The legislature gave the city an award. And Alex went up there with us, enjoyed the day. And I was so proud of him. I think he was the youngest person in our group.
Yep, I was.
You're what, just not 20?
I just turned 20 last Saturday, so
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Last
I helped on the fair, direct traffic too. So
Nobody donates time like he does and helps us out.
You know, and that's unheard of at this, you know, at your age. I mean, when I was his age, 19, 20, I wanted to be on the radio.
Don't tell him what you want to do.
Yeah, and it didn't appeal to me. So you're out there donating your time, and we see him every time at the Spartan game. You know, so you
I just love being with the community. I mean, one day eventually I'll probably run for an office around here. So.
Yeah.
Well, how come you don't go and be a policeman or something?
I probably will. You just gotta have 24 weeks of ISP, Indiana
Okay.
State Police Academy.
Yeah.
And
So is
Dave,
that what you want to be as a policeman?
Dave, counselor, and a couple of other officers has asked me to go do that, make something out of myself, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'd appreciate it. I mean, I've always I've hung around it. My dad was in it for 30-something years, so.
Yeah.
So-
I told him a little while ago, I said, come over and get interviewed. Nobody ever gives you credit for
That's
all
right.
that you do.
That's
It's true.
right.
Yeah, well, give Mr.
When the
Rose
flooding
credit.
happened back in, I think it was March or April,
Yeah,
I was
that was
over there
pretty
helping sandbag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with all the
yeah,
water.
That's right. That's right. When we had that big flood over there, you
Yeah.
were right over there pulling them sandbags in.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. You know, we talked earlier with some of the with Wolf and a couple other guys with Laughlin. They're talking about the drug problem. You know, you're at that age where a lot of your friends are doing that. A lot of people went to high school, they're doing that.
Yep.
But you're taking a different route. What
Yep.
advice do you have? Tell the people what advice do you have? Anybody, not just 20-year-olds, but we're talking people our age.
Yeah,
Leonard.
yeah, that's right.
It's never too old to volunteer time.
It's good. I mean, you'll get more known, and what you're going to do in life, you're going to get known. You just help out in your community. People's going to recognize you. The more you do for your community, the more it's going to help you in life. And I just big part of the community. I love doing what I do, and I'm just going to continue doing it. as much as I can.
Thank you for coming by. Hey, we
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Alex, well, I'll see you at the bowl.
I sure will. I'll probably see Leonard there too, without a doubt. So.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Yep.
see it.
We'll
You know, they talk about the youth being our future, and it's bright right here with
That's
us.
right.
Yes, it is.
Keep doing it.
Thank
Don't
you.
quit.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Definitely
Thank
don't
you.
quit. Yeah, they got the curtain up. We can't see who's coming now.
But
so
we don't know.
It's kind of like we're wondering who's going to.
Well, yeah.
And Mike Winter.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Mike
Winter.
Winter, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Mike
Hey,
Winter.
Mike.
doing,
How
man?
are you?
Yeah.
Sit down there. Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Well, I know a little bit about this
I
guy.
know a little bit about Mike
Yeah.
too. He and I have interviewed in the past before.
Yeah.
He's a Facebook friend of mine. I've seen
Yeah.
him out. He does all kinds of things.
He's serving on that legislative committee that I told
Yes.
you about. The
Yes.
the
County
committee
Council.
down there, the county council.
County Council,
He,
District 1.
I've watched him. He's done a good job. He's a great guy. And what I really like about Mike, he has a dream about our baseball park.
Yes, yes.
And we have a dream about the baseball park. The only thing wrong with it, we just don't have the money.
That's
we have
right.
the dream.
That's
So
right.
tell us about the baseball park.
How
that
can we
you-
turn the dream into a reality?
Yeah.
Well, we got to be creative in how we do the funding for it, and I've talked with Mr. Ron Coldiron about that. We probably needed to get naming rights, things like that, major sponsors through that, sell portions of the park to pay for it that way through the community, making it a community involvement type thing, rather than the county and the city. As we all know, the city and the county are both strapped for cash and doing the best we can to operate with the limited funds that we have. So we've got to be creative in how we get this done. So it's not coming off the backs of the taxpayers, and we're getting everybody to do this through community effort.
And one thing I'm impressed with Mike is that he's, we all three have something in common. We weren't born or raised in Connersville, but
That's
we
right.
came to Connersville
Yeah.
and we embraced it. We
Right.
fell in love with it.
Yeah.
You've been here how long now, Mike?
14 years.
14 years. What made you fall in love with Connersville? A lot of people are saying
I can tell. It's his wife.
It's
She's
his wife.
from here.
She's from
yeah,
well,
he
there-
fell in
there-
love with her. Yeah,
there
that's,
you
That's
go.
the best
Yeah.
answer. I got the best Parker out of the bunch.
yeah. Yeah, he's
She's
Dan
beautiful.
Parker's son-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what brought me here was I grew up in a small town like this, so actually
In
quite a bit
Wisconsin.
smaller.
Yes.
451 people. The thing that we were famous for is frog jumping capital of the world, so that their little community outing, they jump frogs, and whoever jumps the farthest wins.
we
It's
should do
exciting.
that.
We should do that, yeah.
Yeah, it was great
Yeah.
fun.
I know we could do that.
And so you came down here to Connersville to the
I like
big
this-
city.
I like the small town atmosphere. I
Yeah.
like how everybody's close and tight knit, and everybody seems to really care about each other, and it's a genuine care for your neighbor and for your fellow man.
And you embraced it. He started throwing his name in the hat for.
And you know what he's doing now? He's running for a re-election
Yes.
on the county council, and he wants to serve another term. And he is president of the county council at the present
Oh,
time.
good.
Yeah.
And you had your pass with the Relay for Life.
Yes,
did
he's
for
worked
3
at that
years.
for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so.
Mike, we need you to look at that center camera and tell those people exactly why you want to be their county councilor.
Well, I want to continue to serve on county council because I find ways to save the county money through grants and other things. We've managed to, through funding for the police department and the sheriff's department, get them 9 computers and scanner systems for their ticketing system and so forth. The sheriff's department are going to be fully outfitted in that. That was almost $20,000 in free money from the state, grants that were available to us. Switching our software, court reporting software that cost us almost $28,000 a year annually. We've now eliminated that cost, so we've managed to save the county almost $50,000 in the past little bit here. And we need to be innovative. We need to work extra hard to find that because, as we know, we're strapped financially in this county. I want to continue to work and to earn your trust and to serve you as a county councilman.
Mike, thanks for coming by tonight.
Thanks.
We
Mike,
appreciate
God
it.
bless you, buddy. Thank you very much. Mike Winter, County Council, District 1. Vote for him.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see a bunch of pretty girls
I
gathering.
do too. I see them around the
What do
tent.
you think's happening?
I hope that they're next. I hope it's the CMS and
Oh,
CHS
I
dancers.
see Sandy.
Yes.
I see Sandy.
Sandy,
Yeah.
how you doing? We
Yeah.
got
Come
Sandy's
on
Dance
around, girls.
Explosion.
Come on around.
CHS Spartanettes.
CHS
Oh,
Spartanettes.
man.
We
Come
got
on
a
around.
big
Come
bunch
all
of.
the way around
Hope we
here.
can
Come
all
on
get
around.
around.
Come on
Surround
around.
us all. Get
Yeah.
out. Gather here. Don't be hiding.
We love
Yeah.
to be surrounded by
Yes,
beautiful
we
girls.
sure do.
Wow,
Sandy,
man.
you've done this for years. What keeps you coming back with the girls?
I love it. The
What?
kids are good.
Yeah.
They're great kids.
Yeah.
They work hard.
Fran and I always have the front row seat. Every Spartan basketball game, see the girls do their things, and I tell you, it always amazes me how tight you guys are. How long do you guys practice those routines?
Well, we start in June with conditioning 4 times a week, 2 hours a day.
Conditioning. That's what we do.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Then once school starts, we go to 2 nights a week because we have multiple sports.
Yes.
Girls.
Yeah.
You know, we've got volleyball, soccer, swimming, you know, just all types
So you
of
girls
sports.
not only dance, but you play other sports
Yes.
too?
Yes,
Oh,
they
wow.
do.
They got me in
Yes.
tip-top shape.
Yes. So then we go to 2
Hey,
nights
look
a week.
around. They are
Yeah,
in
they
tip-top
are
shape.
tip-top
Yeah.
shape, yes.
They all got their hair combed
Yeah.
and their lipstick on, and
Yeah.
man, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sandy, do you
Yes.
remember when I danced with you?
Yes,
Not
I
with
do.
you, but you
No,
taught me.
with Bertie you
With
did, yes.
Bertie. I couldn't do it again.
Did he have 2 left feet, or tell
No,
us
he
about
was really good.
I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, for my age and my time.
They even danced on dance recital.
Oh,
yeah, we
wow.
did. We danced in a dance recital.
You know, that I tell you what, you dancing is a sport, really.
Yes,
I mean,
And you
girls
can, you
have
can
to
do
be
it. Yeah, you can do it until the last day.
Yeah,
You can.
I need to get involved with you, Sandy, so I can get back into shape.
These girls condition
Yeah.
all the time.
Don't
How
wear
many
us
do you
out.
have? How many girls do you have?
We've got a total of 21, but we just got back from camp, and again, they did absolutely wonderful, and the whole team qualified to go to Disney.
Oh man,
And
that's
dance in
fun.
the Christmas
That's fun.
extravaganza
And that's coming up
parade.
this Christmas, right?
Yes, and although we had 8 nominees and 2 All-Americans, all of those girls decided they wanted to go with the team somewhere instead of going to London or Philadelphia or Macy's. They wanted to go with the team. So 19 of the 21 girls are fundraising. They have to raise $1,000 each to go, and they want to go as a team to Disney.
Well, I want you to come on down to the Board of Works and get a date for a bucket drive.
Yes.
I think one of the mothers already done
Did
that.
she? Because
Yeah.
you can raise about $1,000–1,200 in one weekend.
We've got 19 girls going, and
Yeah.
they're a very close-knit group. They work very hard.
Now, do you have a website or anything that we can go to find out where the fundraisers are? Facebook pages?
Where we have the website with the school.
Okay.
This Connersville High School Athletics, yes.
You know, a lot of people gripe about those boot drives, but you know what?
I love them.
What I do, I put some money in mine.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah,
And
right
as I
there,
go up and down the street, I just fork out $1. It don't take. And if everybody gives $1 and you got 100, that's $100.
That's
Everybody gives
$100.
1,000.
That I always
So-
do too.
Yeah,
I do.
That's supporting your community. If you can't go out and do something, you can support it financially.
I usually have the dirtiest change, so if you see the dirtiest change, you know that I gave it to you. I always
Yeah.
have it stuck in there with my bob and everything. Again, fundraising, big thing for you guys, and you guys are going to go to Disney World. What other? I mean, sports you guys play? Other sports? Where do you find the time?
They're dedicated. They're hardworking. They know time management. Prepares them for college and life.
That's right.
And they, you know, they do those things at the basketball game.
Yeah,
and
we see it every time.
They do all that stuff for us, you know, and they don't get any pay for it.
No, they don't.
So we need to be good to these girls. Yeah.
And we do a lot of community events and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is your mother still helping you?
No. She's not helping anymore.
Oh, I
my
miss her.
husband is. He
Okay.
goes in and does the desk
Her
work
mother
and
was
everything.
wonderful. She made the costumes when we danced.
Oh wow.
Oh
wow.
yeah.
And what's your daughter's name?
Sydney.
Hey, she's right over
Sid-
there.
I didn't.
My
Are you
gosh,
kidding me? I didn't know
come
that.
on, come
Sid.
on.
I love her. She's a wonderful. She is.
She's a pretty good kid.
She has
She
a
is.
degree in this camera
Well,
stuff.
she makes us look
Ball
good,
State,
better.
yeah,
Sydney
in
makes
Ball
us look
State,
good.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yes,
She
yes,
got a
she
degree.
graduated
Sorry,
Ball State.
Sid. I didn't know that. I didn't know
She's
that.
getting all of her stuff here.
Well, I was
see?
saying the girl that cut my hair usually works with you, and I forget her name over there at Kim's
Sharon.
Unit. Yeah, that's it. And I thought she
Yeah,
was your
she's
daughter
my
too.
sister.
Yeah, but she's your sister.
I've got a lot of adopted daughters.
There
you
you
know.
go. Okay, yeah, but Sid's the real one. We
She
got
is
you.
it, right over
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it's wonderful that you came by tonight. You know, we've been talking to people that's running political office, and we just love them people. And it's really good when you bring all the pretty girls
That's
down.
right.
And Ronnie and I just bloom.
We bloom.
No, we bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a thorn
Yeah.
amongst roses.
Yeah. Next to the fried chicken, we
That's
like them next.
Yeah.
I had fried chicken was good.
Wasn't it
was
good?
I didn't
Yeah.
get to get any. Why are you bringing that up?
Oh, I like to bring it up when you didn't
it was
get
good.
any.
It was.
Yeah.
Their line was
Yeah.
past the
I
past the
know.
pole.
They ran out at
They
10 till
did.
7.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank
God bless you
you.
guys.
Thank
Good luck.
Thank you,
Good luck,
girls.
Sandy.
Thank you very
so
much.
We'll see you at the
We'll look forward to
Our
seeing
start-
you.
football
All
starts
right.
Yes,
soon.
we'll see you at the
Every
football
one of
game.
you.
That's right. God bless you guys.
Yeah.
Good luck
you.
in raising money.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Take
Say hi
your
to
bike,
Donald and
Sandy.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Leonard. It's the pretty girls that makes this show.
Oh man, here
That's
comes
right.
another girl.
Here comes another pretty girl.
You know who this is?
I've got nothing on that group
Hey,
that just
hey,
left.
do you know who this is? This is Charlene.
Charlene.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got
yeah.
Good, nice
hey,
to
is
meet
my
you.
memory good or is my memory
Your memory is
good?
outstanding. His way better than mine.
Yeah, now ask him what my last name is.
What's your last name?
Gogorski.
Close. Gruyoski.
Oh,
What's
I had
that
it
again?
almost.
Gruyoski.
Gruyoski.
Yeah.
I don't want to butcher. Did I say
Yeah,
it right?
you did. You
I
did pretty good.
Gruyoski. I like that. Hey,
Yeah.
how's Leonard doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right.
Good.
Glad to see you at the fair. Yeah.
Go eat some chicken. So, what brings you out to the fair?
Well, I'm here because I'm running for county council for
I
District
didn't know
3.
that.
We did not know that.
Oh, we didn't
I don't know
know
if that's
that.
my district. That's what I'm confused. I live right over there, right here by the park. And my phone is ringing. I got to turn this off
What is
here
your
real quick.
office?
Yeah, so right over by the park is not District 3. I'm actually kind of the 5th Street Hill.
Oh, okay. So you're.
And then it
not my
includes
area.
Elephant Hill and then most of the western
And you're
part
running
of the
for county council.
County
well, I'll be
council.
darned. Why didn't I know that? I know everything about politics.
Yeah.
I can't figure
Well,
that
I've
out.
kept it kind of quiet. I think a lot of people get a lot of political fatigue. You know, there's so much advertising around running and everything, and so I thought I'd kind of keep my campaign
on-
quiet
yeah.
until just the couple of months before the election in November.
Because this is like the official time.
So this is like my official kickoff.
Well, let
Yeah,
me
there
tell
you
you.
go.
Let me tell you about Charlene. Charlene donated her building to the Bicentennial Committee downtown, and we used her building the whole year before.
Oh wow.
And we fixed it up a good bit, you know.
Yeah.
And now she has kind of a daycare in there.
It's not a daycare; it's an indoor playground. It's
Indoor
something
playground.
Where's this
where
at?
it's right
where
across
the,
from the
where
courthouse.
the Bicentennial headquarters
yes,
was.
duh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bicentennial
okay,
headquarters.
yeah.
But it's an indoor playground where parents can come with their children, play together, and have the opportunity to, you know, when it's raining and bad weather, have a place where they can play. You know, we've been closed for the summer because Connersville has so many great parks and playgrounds.
Yes, we
and,
do.
You know, and that's one of the things I loved about Connersville when I moved here. But in the winter, there's just nothing for the kids to do. And so we opened the indoor playground so that kids could still, you know, blow off steam in the middle of winter.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. I like that.
Well,
and so
thanks.
you decided to, you know, again, you're running for office. You're having a, you know, you're getting ready to kick off your campaign. What brought you to this point? What decided for you to run?
Well, I was actually asked to run. I had some friends that said, "You're in District 3, aren't you? And, you know, we'd really love to have someone run for county council." And I thought about it and I thought, you know, I'm committed to the Connersville community. This is where we've chosen to raise our children and to live for the foreseeable future. And so I feel like being a part of county council, I would really be able to actually help plan for the future of not just my children, but all the children in
And
Connersville.
what ticket are you on?
The Democratic
Democrat
ticket.
ticket. Okay, she's wearing blue.
She's pretty smart too.
I can tell.
Yeah, I
Very,
watched
very
her when we were doing the Bicentennial.
Yeah.
She took care of all the logistics and moving stuff around. Charlene, look into that center camera and tell them exactly why you want to be county councilman.
Well, as
County
I
councilwoman. I said
Yeah.
man, woman.
County Council. I really want to be on County Council because I feel that, you know, you hear a lot of people say it's all about saving the county money. And it is about saving the county money, but it's more than that. It's about having a plan for the future of this county and having Connersville and Fayette County really be the great place that it can be for our children and for their future. So that when my kids grow up, they have a desire to, you know, maybe go away to college, maybe come back, but still stay connected to Fayette County and come back and develop this county and make it all that it can be.
Oh, very, very good. Very good.
I want you to say her last name.
I'm not even going to try it.
It's okay. Charlene
Charlene
Gruyoski.
Gruyoski.
Charlene Gruyoski.
Gruyoski.
You'll catch on
We'll
after
catch
a while.
up. Yeah, we'll catch
Charlene,
up.
thank you for coming.
Thanks so much
Very
for letting
good.
me
Thank
in.
you. No problem. Thank you.
Have a great
Vote
time
for
at
her.
the fair.
Oh, we're
Thank you.
having
You
a
too.
great time.
Go eat some chicken.
Yeah.
Fine chicken.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you what, Leonard, one of the common themes of everyone running for office, you can attest to this because everyone loves the city.
That's right.
Everyone loves the county.
city in the county. And
Yeah.
you know, everybody really aims to do the best
Yes,
they can.
absolutely. Nobody's here for any bad reasons.
You know, in politics, sometimes you get bad things thrown at you.
Right.
But I really believe everybody. Oh, this over here. Can I tell you who this is?
Yes, please.
I don't know.
What's your name?
Sherry Herbert Kendall.
I did, but I thought I was trying you. I wanted to see
I
if
didn't
you
know.
knew,
Yeah.
See? Oh,
Yeah.
I've known Sherry
Sherry.
since she was that big.
That bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
No, actually,
Nice
you
to
look from
meet
where
you.
I've seen you before.
And
Right?
I'll tell you another thing. I'll bet you $10 she's running for Harrison Township trustee.
Yeah, you run for, okay. I live
You know why I know that? Because she is in the Harrison Township trustee.
Okay. So I live in Harrison Township, I believe.
Oh, I
appreciate your vote.
Yes, okay. I do. I live in it. So you've been doing this for 4 years now, if I understand right?
Yes.
What makes you come back and do it again?
You know, this has been a challenging job, and I just love it. I love giving help to the people. I love overseeing the taxpayer dollars, but yet saving what I can save, but giving people that need help resources to get out of this mess.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of us are in that situation. You're able to help. Sure, it warms your heart. Exactly what kind of help do you provide people?
We help people that are in need of utility help or rent. We don't
That's
want
like
people
paying their light bill and their water bill, helping them out.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want them to get evicted. We don't want their lights to be turned off. But at the same time, you know, you got to make sure that we're out there trying to find them jobs. We're out there giving them resources to get on different government programs.
Oh, so you provide a lot more than just the.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a help for the moment, but also a help for the future as well.
Right, and I feel that when people come in, they're already down. And so, I mean, my motto is CPR, communications, patience, and respect.
Yeah.
And each person that walks in my office, I try my hardest to give them the resources that they need. And, you know, I just hope the Harrison Township people vote for me again. I just love it.
You know who she really is?
Who's that?
She's Dick Herbert's daughter.
Oh, you're Dick Herbert's daughter?
Yeah,
You know,
I was just trying.
You know,
dude.
no,
was
I did not
trying.
know that. You know, your father, when I worked at the radio station, I used to love his commercials when he had the IJ stories.
Yeah.
He had that voice, you know.
Yeah.
Dick, and then Dad would go down to Brookville and you'd hear, what a great man.
Yeah.
What a great man. Well, good for you for helping out and wanting to do it again.
And you know what else she's famous for? She's got that great big white dog, Herbie, that advertises for in the parade the other day with the white with the red
yes,
signs on it.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's her.
That's like a Great Dane or something, isn't it?
No, it's a
Standard
poodle.
poodle.
My God, don't you know a poodle from a Great Dane? Yeah.
You said this big.
That's my brother, and he says, vote for my sister.
That's right, yeah.
Just tell the camera over there exactly why you want to be Harrison Township trustee. This is your moment in life, right here.
All right, I want to be Harrison Township trustee because I feel that I've given the people resources to get out of their mess month after month after month. I've tried my hardest to have a good network of people around me, and I just feel that I'm watching every tax dollar that comes into my office, but I try to give people resources and I help them out with the tax dollars also. I just hope that you will give me your vote, and I'm excited for another 4 years to be Harrison Township trustee. And thank you, Harrison Township.
All right.
Thank you, Sherry, for coming by.
Thank you,
We'll
God
see
bless
you.
you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Harrison
Yeah.
County trustee.
Harrison Township trustee.
That's almost as hard as saying Sherlynn's name.
Harrison Township trustee.
We'll get it right here.
But sometimes I just try you. Just you know.
And I fail every time.
This is Debbie Kidd.
Yes.
Yes.
Debbie Kidd. God,
Yes.
what a beautiful smile.
Thank you
You're
very
lighting up
much.
the room.
There
You know what
go.
Debbie is?
Debbie is the
Whatever.
auditor.
Oh, but
I'm
you had
the
a
auditor.
sign.
That's
I
right.
knew that.
Yes.
Prove it. Prove to me you knew that.
I've seen her ads on television, or
Okay.
television on in the paper and stuff. I've seen her
Oh,
name. I've seen her out about. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the auditor, and you know you obviously want to keep doing it. How long have you been doing this?
I just finishing my first term.
Okay.
So 4 years.
Okay.
Before
You know
that,
what
I
the
was
auditor
treasurer for
does?
6
Auditor's
years.
a buddy of mine's auditor in Franklin County, Steve Brack. So he
Okay,
told me about
I
this.
know
You know
Steve.
Steve. He
Yeah.
goes to my church. A great guy. The auditor, you are the one that goes through the books like a fine-tooth comb.
Well, what we do is we pay the bills of the county.
That's two.
We do payroll of all county employees. We do settlement of all tax monies. We handle all
Gives the city our money.
Yes,
Yes,
make sure that we get our money. Yeah.
That's right. That's
She
right.
gives us our fair
Make settlement
share.
is done.
Yeah.
We calculate the taxes.
We work together a lot. When we're hurting for money, we work together. If we run short in the city, we can ask her for an advanced tax draw for taxes that are already come in.
Yep.
Sometimes she can help us out that way.
Yeah.
So you work. I mean, this is a total county-wide, and obviously help
Oh,
with
yes.
the city as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
A big
we
responsibility.
collect taxes
entire
for
county.
the city, the library, the school, what property tax they get, all the townships, and little piece of Glenwood also. We collect and distribute their taxes to
She
them.
handles the riverboat money. She handles all the money.
COET, yeah.
In fact, the county council, and what she is the secretary for the county council or the recorder or whatever you'd call it.
Yeah.
They review the city budget. They don't have anything to say about the city budget, but they have to review it
Do a
before it goes to the state.
non-binding review.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're a busy
It's a
woman.
hard office.
I am. It is. We actually last year I lost an employee due to layoffs because the county general budget's been strapped, and so you have to step up to the plate and put another hat on and do more work.
Wow.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, you still want to do it again?
Yeah, I really do. I feel like I've served the citizens well, and I want to continue for another 4 years.
Good.
Debbie, I've known her since she was. I think I've known her since she was in high school. And her grandmother was the sweetest. Oh,
She was a sweetheart.
she was fish. Oh,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was a lovely lady, wasn't she, Deb?
She
Oh,
was a
yeah.
sweetheart.
I tell you,
And she liked me. Not many people like me, but she liked me.
Oh, better people love you. You know better
That's
than that.
right.
Debbie, you need to look over there at the camera and tell them exactly why you want to be audited.
I want to continue another 4 years as your county auditor. I have good connections with all the state offices, and I'm experienced at settlements and doing the property tax abstract, and I want to continue for another 4 years as a hard-working county auditor.
Thank you, Debbie.
Hey, thanks.
Debbie, God bless you, and good luck in November.
Tell Steve I said hi.
I will. I'll tell Steve, absolutely. I tell you, again.
He goes to your church.
Yeah, Steve Pratt.
Yeah.
He's the
And
auditor of Franklin County.
He's got a big job, too.
Yeah, he sure does. He's
Thank
running
you.
again this year. And here are some people that I love.
Okay.
Hey
I'm
there.
going to have to give her a hug, Leonard. I love this woman right here, Cindy Perez.
Oh, it's good
I
to
think
see
I
you.
dropped my
I
phone.
don't-
Angel. Love Angel. Yeah, Angel Perez, give him a hug,
Hi,
too.
Mr. Mayor. How you doing?
Daniel, how you doing? Good.
Hi,
Barkley
Angel. How are
Bigelow,
you?
sir.
Yeah,
Barkley
Barkley.
Bigelow.
Sorry, Barkley. I was going to give Barkley a hug, but he'd strangle me.
No, wait.
That's
This.
Barkley Bigelow.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, I know that's John Connor.
No,
it's
sir,
not.
I'm afraid you've got me mistaken for someone else. I am Barkley Bigelow.
Barkley Bigelow.
Well, I would have swore it was John Connor.
I thought it was John Connor, too. He kind of resembles John a little bit.
Well, he is a handsome fellow, sir, and I am proud to be mistaken for him, but I'm not.
Well, you can't get everything
Okay,
right.
no, I know. Imagine Performing Arts.
Imagine Performing Arts, Connorsville's new civic theater.
That's right. We're part of the Richmond Civic Theater. I'm on
Yes,
the board
we
of
are.
directors, and I tell you, I've always wanted something down here. A lot of us go to Richmond. It's good to have something back down here. Cindy Press, tell us all about it.
Well, we're really excited. We've just gotten started this year. We had our first show, Barkley Bigelow's Hullabaloo Review. It went very well. We kept having to add chairs all night long.
That's awesome. That's a good thing.
We're having our first public meeting August the 23rd at 2 o'clock at the Connorsville Public Library. And then this fall, we'll be doing some workshops, a production workshop, an acting workshop, and a workshop for the kids. Because, they're our future.
That's right. That's right.
That's
That's
good.
right. Good for you.
You know what I did?
What'd you
I
do?
heard about them.
Yes.
And I was excited.
I've worked with her.
My mother passed away about 12 years ago, and she had a 1928 fur coat. It was an A1 shape, and I didn't want to throw it away. I didn't know what to do with it, so I talked to Jim down at our church.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
Jim?
Yeah, of course,
I said,
love Jim.
Jim, could you put that in your closet and it's really the 1920s era.
Yeah.
And I brought that dude home 2 weeks ago. I've got it hanging in my garage, and I'm going to give that to them for the, what do you call it, your costumes. or
Our
whatever you
costume
do.
shop. Excellent.
I want them to do something. I know the stage at the 4-H building is small, but I want them to do something over there this winter. I'd like for them to do something.
We're hoping for auditions in the winter and then a spring show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe
but-
we can come up with something that would use that wonderful coat.
We remodeled that, and we put a lot into it,
We
and
can
I want
write
to see
something.
something in there.
The lost fur coat. We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something
yeah,
out.
Yeah, we have to. And I tell you, I've worked with her. Cindy taught me 5 things in particular at Bright Beach Memoirs. A little inside joke there. But I tell you, working with her, I've worked with her many times. The woman has never cast me in a show. I've auditioned
I
for her
keep
many
trying.
times. She's trying, but she's never casted me, Leonard.
Well,
But I did get to
I
work
was
with
in
her.
a movie with you. You weren't that bad.
Yeah,
You weren't that
but
bad.
Cindy
Yeah.
has a lot of. But anyways, I've worked with her. I'm finally directing my first show, and I've learned a lot from her.
We're excited about your
I am
first
excited
show.
about it. Yes, I am. Three Musketeers. But again, this is something Connors was needed for a long time. Angel,
Mm-hmm.
you've watched her, supported her with her. What gets you involved in it too, besides the love of your wife?
Well, I'm my job is the graphics,
Yeah.
and the advertising, and the promotion.
Yeah, did you come up with the shirt?
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
of
the
course.
logo.
It's a beautiful logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And,
Thank you.
They're black and white.
I like
With red.
With Rick.
I could behind the scenes a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tell you, one of the things, again, we had John Connor players. How long ago was that, Cindy?
They went away in '92, I believe.
Yeah. And so 20-something years later, it's finally to bring
That
something
will
back.
help our whole city and our whole
yes.
county.
Oh,
to
the
get
quality
this
of
going.
life in town.
That's right.
Yes.
You got her.
Yes.
We have, you know, again, we do a lot of stuff up in Richmond, but there are the Sumans, Wayne Greason, Spencer Milligan. There are so many people from
That
this
lady
town.
that
Linda
made on
Ward.
our movie, that was
yeah, Linda
Crabby.
Ward.
Linda
Yeah,
Ward,
yeah,
the
Linda
Crabby
Ward.
lady.
Yeah, the Crabby lady. Yeah,
wow.
she did that. Well, she was
Yeah.
typecast. No, I shouldn't say it like that.
You know what she told me?
What's that?
She wasn't hard for me. I'm just naturally crabby.
That's right, yeah. Linda was beautiful in that movie. And I tell you, but there's so many people that work up there that we want a place to play down here. So I need to get involved more.
Absolutely.
I need to get involved more because I tell you, I love this community. I love the arts.
I'll
and you're
advertise
right.
for you.
I know you will.
I'll
Yeah.
take tickets.
Yes, there you go. You
Okay.
can, yeah, absolutely.
And we're really excited to be partnering up with several members of the community. The Fayette County Foundation gave us a mini grant, and they helped us to build our float for the parade and
I
have
saw
our
your
booth
float.
here.
It was nice. And
Oh.
several people sitting by me said, "What is that?" And I told them. They said, "Oh, we like that."
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll bring a little culture to our community.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you guys are a 501c3? Yes.
They are our fiscal partner, so
Okay, good.
through
Okay,
them,
good,
yes.
good. Okay, good. So
Yeah.
any donations can be tax
Tax-deductible.
Absolutely. Is there any website that you guys
It's
have?
on its way.
On its way. Okay.
ImaginePerformingArts.com. It's under construction. You can go there. It has a billboard. We're on Facebook. That's where we've been updating lately. Lots of pictures and things. We have a email, ImaginePerformingArts@gmail.com. We have a YouTube page, same
wow.
name.
Good.
So just look us up under Imagine Performing Arts.
Yeah, just
We'll look forward to those performances.
absolutely. And hopefully maybe Cindy can cast me in something sometime.
I hope so.
Maybe.
I'll rock. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I
It's
love
hard.
this woman very
Twist
much.
my arm.
I don't want you to be a complete failure.
I know.
Oh,
I
he's
know.
not.
I know. I know. Thank you there, Angel.
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless
Thanks
you,
so
buddy.
much
God
for
bless
having
you, buddy.
us.
Thank you very much, Cindy. Cindy, we got to get involved
Thank
in
you,
this
sir.
more.
Yes.
More involved. Thank
Thanks,
you very
Ron.
much.
Sir. Bye-bye.
Barkley, see you later, Bark. There you go.
All right, take care.
Barkley, I forgot his name, but Barkley.
That's it.
Yeah, what a great guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful. This guy
Oh,
here.
Ron.
Oh, yes.
How are ya?
How are you, sir?
In the parade the other day, he come riding around on a flatbed with a gun, but the gun was facing the wrong way. He was going this way and the gun was going that way. Now, how can you shoot a gun when you're going this way and the gun's going that
Maybe
way?
somebody was behind him chasing him.
I don't know.
Could have been it.
That was my friend Rad Abernathy behind me in that half track with all those guns pointing in all directions.
So you were shooting at him.
I was ready for him.
Ready for it. This man here is famous. I believe he was born in Kentucky.
Nope.
You were born here?
Right here in Connersville.
All of your ancestors were born in Kentucky.
Most everybody
I
is right.
know his ancestors. They're in the funeral business down there in Kentucky. I know them. I've been down there to visit them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
And
good
you're
people.
famous.
That's what the mayor says.
I
No,
know
I
he's
would.
famous.
I would never say that.
Oh, I know he is. Yeah. If you go down there in Kentucky and you mention his name, they all claim kin to him. All of them. Every bit.
Yeah.
You really believe all that?
I'm buying every minute of it.
He's on the county council.
Yeah,
And
you're on
he's-
the county
and
council.
he's running again.
Yeah, and we interviewed.
You
when
know his
ran.
name, don't you?
Yeah, Dale
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
absolutely.
strong. Dale
Yeah, I know.
Strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Strong Dale.
Dale
And
Strong.
Because we interviewed when he ran again.
Yeah, yeah.
Or when he ran like the
He
first
was
time,
on
a couple
city
years
council
ago.
one time.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
twice,
right.
two
Yeah.
terms.
Pardon?
You were on city council once.
Yes,
twice.
I was on the city
Yeah.
council
Yeah.
2 times.
And what keeps you coming back?
I enjoy the work. I'm civic-minded, like
He's a
the mayor.
Democrat, you know.
No, that's okay.
yeah.
That's okay.
Well, I want you to know that, though.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you don't hold that against me.
Oh
do
no,
you?
I love him. I've loved him all his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long have we been friends? 40 years.
40 plus years.
Have we ever had a disagreement over our politics?
We've never had
Never.
a cross word.
Never.
No.
You know, I tell you, I'm starting to feel, you know, I came in here feeling like, you know, I've got a grandbaby, but I'm feeling young since you guys have been friends about as old as I am.
Yeah, well,
That's wonderful.
Yeah, but
That's
you're
wonderful.
beginning to look old.
You're right, Leonard. So Dale, again, running for your I forget, commissioner or council?
I'm running for re-election for County Council in District 2.
District 2.
What does that entail, Dale?
If you live north of 20th Street to the county line, or anywhere in Waterloo Township.
So we're in District
We're in
2.
District 2, yes.
I live on 37th Street.
Yeah, I live over
He
there.
lives 02.
Fade Apartments?
Yeah, you're in my
We're in your district.
You're in your district?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could vote for
I
me
could
if
vote
you
for you.
wanted.
We
Yeah,
may
you
do
could.
that.
Hey, listen.
I just may do that.
Well, Dale has done a good job.
Yes.
Dale's a good citizen. I believe you retired from Vistion, didn't you?
Yes, I had to retire when Vistion closed.
Yeah.
Oh, so you stayed there to the end?
Practically.
Did you have your 30 and out?
Yes, I was there over 36 years.
Yeah, good
Wow.
for you. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm not kidding. When I go down to Kentucky and I say I know Dale Strong, I say, we all know Dale Strong. They do. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dale, you're obviously famous in Kentucky.
Yeah.
But born here in Connersville, you have a love for the town. What made you stay the whole time? A lot of people are leaving. Some people want to leave.
I never had enough money for a bus ticket.
Do you know what? If they ever start Hee Haw again, he could be one of the stars. Look at him.
That's true.
Doesn't he look like he belongs on Hee Haw? Huh? Doesn't he?
Yeah. Hee-haw!
Hee-haw,
Maybe. I
yeah.
think so. I love that show. I was
I did
watching
too. I
on
don't know
YouTube
why.
the other day.
Tell those people, they'll point at the camera. Tell them why you want to be county councilman.
Why I'm on the county
No,
council?
Why do you want to
be county
Why
councilman?
again?
Okay, I want my friend Sam Harvey sitting back there watching me to hear this because
Sam's listening.
Sam and I are old friends. We
Oh, yeah?
go back a long way.
He's a
but-
Republican, you know.
Yes, but I've never held that against him.
Okay.
My goal on the county council is to leave the county government in better condition than what I found it. Basically, that's it.
As simple as that?
We've got to make the system work with what we have to work with.
That's a good theory.
That's very good.
Put her
Simple.
there.
Dale Strong,
okay.
always a pleasure seeing you.
Good seeing you.
God
again,
bless
Ron.
you. God bless
God
you,
bless
buddy.
you both.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dale. Vote for him, County Council, District 2.
District 2.
That's our district.
That's our district.
2.
Okay.
God bless you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Bye, guys.
I tell you, I think we have the guy with the perfect name running for judge.
Why you say he's got a perfect name?
I love his last name. I tell you what, Paul Freed.
How you doing, Paul
I
Freed?
think that was a
Mayor?
perfect. And you know what? You came to my house and dropped this little thing off. I was gone, the magnet or whatever on my door and everything. I thought.
I told some people his name was Paul Freed, and they said, no, it's Paul Free. I said, no, it's Paul Freed. Nobody ever had the name Freed. It's Freed. Don't you understand? It's Freed. I said, no, it's Freed. I know the guy. It's Freed.
It is Freed.
So it
That's
is
right.
Freed. Look,
Correct.
it's F-R-E.
Right, there it is.
And there's a D on it.
That's right, Freed.
Freed.
Again, that's.
It's not Fred. It's Freed.
It's Freed.
That's correct.
That's right. Paul
Two
Freed.
E's and a D.
Running for judge. Which I forget. Forgive me, Leonard. I forget which judgeship is running.
That's the Superior Court.
Court, yeah.
Judge Ertl is retiring after 2 terms, and it's an open seat.
Yeah.
And it's the Superior Court. That's correct.
What got you to say I'm coming out of the prosecutor's office and I'm going to run for judge?
Well, I'm very familiar with that court. I've been working as a deputy prosecutor. Principally, my responsibilities were in that very court for almost 9 years now. I've handled over 7,000 criminal cases in that court during that time, so certainly I'm very familiar with the goings-on of the Superior Court and have seen it up close for many years now. And prior to that, as a defense attorney as well. And I think that there's many things that can be done. I think there's improvements to be made, and I feel confident that I can do that.
So you have a Paul, from both sides, from being a deputy prosecutor and also on the side of being defense. So you can.
That's correct.
So you can see both sides.
You know what? I asked an attorney one time, I said, how do you decide what side to be on? He said, whatever side's paying. That's what he said.
You can do both sides, but you can't do them at the same time.
Yeah,
that's against the law.
That's right.
Yeah.
Again, 6 years is this term for Superior Court.
It is. It's a lengthy term for the judge's position, unlike many of the other positions. A 6-year term, so it only increases the importance of people looking into the candidates even more closely because you know, of the length of the term that you'll have the person who you elect. So I would invite everyone to do that, to do a thorough investigation of the candidates and look into our backgrounds and make a wise choice that you can be happy with for 6 years.
Can we get any free tickets in case we get in trouble or anything?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. We have to.
We haven't found anybody that will give us.
I think we can't go. We can't go that route, Mayor.
Paul, I hope to not see you in the courtroom. Outside, great, but inside, I hope not to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, you know. Of course,
What
you handle the
types of
speeding tickets.
what
don't
types
you?
of things?
Well,
would you take care
the
of?
mayor's in charge of the police department anyway, so he could just go directly to the source.
The police are harder on me than they are anybody.
Yeah, I was going to say, you handle the speeding tickets, right? So
Hey, that's
right.
I'll see you.
When I
I'll
leave
be
my my
there.
office, I put my seatbelt on. When I'm in my office, I watch me. John Baker is the city attorney. He says, "You're the only one I ever rode with that rides the speed limit." I don't want my name in the paper.
Well,
Is that right?
I have too many speeding
Paul,
tickets.
tell the camera. That one right there, he's got his hand
Yes,
out.
sir.
Why you want to be judge?
Hi, again, my name is Paul Freed, that's F-R-E-E-D, and I'm running for the Superior Court Judge's position. As you heard me say earlier, I have a great deal of experience as an attorney generally, both in criminal defense and in prosecution for the last nearly 9 years. I have personally handled over 7,000 criminal cases in that court, and I have the detailed knowledge of what it takes to make those cases be handled in a way that's fair to each and every defendant. One must follow the law in each case. Each individual defendant is different. We need to do something about getting serious about intervention with rehabilitation. Certainly we have drugs at the core of many of our problems, and to otherwise deal with each individual case on its own merits. I appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Paul Freed, God bless you, buddy, and good luck.
All
This
right.
starts the stump season.
All right,
Thank
there we
you
go.
for coming by.
Thank
did you eat chicken yesterday?
I sure did.
I did.
Yeah, a good man.
I
All
did
right.
Gotta eat chicken.
I didn't.
I know you didn't eat chicken.
Thanks, guys.
God bless you,
Appreciate
Paul.
it.
Thank you very much. I think here comes another lady.
You know what? We've been sitting up here now for at least 20 minutes talking to people, trying to do our best. Look like someone to bring us a drink.
I know, we're thirsty,
Where's
John.
our lemonade? Can't
Yeah,
you
we
get
don't
enough
serve-
money together to get us a lemon
Yeah,
shake-up?
get lemon shake-up,
a
water,
lemon shake-up?
ice water.
Yeah.
I got to give this lady a hug. I love her.
No, wait, no.
I got to.
You can't love her because I love her.
Well, you love her too. That's group hug. Group hug. Yay!
Oh, did you
I
get
love
that
her.
group hug?
Yeah,
Oh.
now let me tell you, I went to college with Holly.
Oh, did you?
One of my 20 years of college, as you know.
Yeah.
Leonard supported me when we went to church together.
20
and
years.
Holly and I, we
Did television production.
We did. Yes, we did, didn't we? We did.
You mean you're a professional?
Now I am.
And here I am messing with you, working with you.
okay.
I feel embarrassed.
Oh gosh, you know better than that.
Oh.
And Holly and I, we did television production, Spanish.
Well, I can't
and
speak
other,
Spanish.
No, I was
Can you
terrible
speak
at it.
Spanish?
I was bad.
Yeah, I was worse.
Yeah.
But you know why I
But
love
Luz Marie
Holly?
loved me.
Because she is good to our children.
Yes, she is.
I met
She is.
her 3 or 4 years ago, and from the first day, I knew that her heart, your heart's right there, was just perfect.
Her heart's on her sleeve.
Well, and I have a racy shirt on tonight.
Yeah.
It's worth the wait.
It's
Yes, it
worth
is.
the wait.
What's it say in the back?
Keep them up.
Yeah, oh yes, that what? Yeah.
She is so good to our kids. She's an asset to this community.
Yes.
And we've tried at the city to help her in her endeavors, and I think we have. We've bought tables, we've done things for her. We've tried to make it easier for her, and she really is making a difference here.
This is her ministry.
Yeah.
This is where she's at. God has placed her
She's
here.
given her life to it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are really sweet to me. I
Well,
have a
it's
lot
the
of help.
truth.
It's
Yeah.
not
Well, you
just
gotta
me.
help. Well,
I have tons of help.
Shout out to your people.
Well, you know, I mean, you guys, the city has really been supportive, and lots of churches in our community, and plus, as far as a ministry team, I mean, I couldn't do it without Jackie and Tim Barraclough, Cindy and Warren Spears, Jesse and Michelle Kelly. They are with me all the time.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And you know, I know you've turned hundreds of lives around.
Absolutely.
But just one life would be worth it all.
Right.
And I've said for years, if you could catch kids in the 1st or 2nd grade, and each kid feel there is something important in them, there won't be any drug problems.
I
But
agree with that.
Every kid,
They just need to be loved and accepted and feel like they belong.
Absolutely. You got it.
Kind of goes back to Maslow, all the way at the bottom.
You know, Holly has been with me. I've known her for over 10 years now. Love every minute of it. And she was with me when my daughter went through some stuff. You were there praying and supporting my daughter. And now that she's a mother, you have seen her grow. And really, I got to give a lot of credit to Holly and your influence with her, because my daughter to this day always talks about how kind you were. And that time we were in Randy Judd's office, how wonderful that was. My daughter still talks about that. It has changed her life forever. And you had a big influence on that.
isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it is. And as a parent,
That's a testimony.
it is. And as a parent who's somebody who supports, I've always supported my child, but I can't do everything. We can't do everything
No,
for
we
our
can't.
children. And for her to be that positive, I love you.
That's what my daughter
I
says.
love you too.
I love you. Love you forever.
My daughter says she's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Says, Dad, she is just wonderful. And
Goodness, my head is going to be so big, I'm not going to be able to pound the tent.
I've
Get
been
the
lucky.
fighting
My
on
daughter
that.
hasn't given me any trouble.
No,
but
she's
I think
fantastic.
she thinks the world of you, and she believes in what you're doing
Well-
because she talks about you.
Well, you know, God has just opened up just unbelievable amount of doors. When I mean, I'm not from Connorsville, and I really never planned to be here, but from day one, I just have fallen in love with the youth in our town, and really just how giving I mean, like our community is. They accepted me like I was born and raised here, and I walk in and I just
we love each other.
feel
Sometimes
loved.
we
I feel
fight,
loved.
but we don't fight long. We love each other.
Right, and I feel like the doors have just opened up for us to, like we got the Haven a year ago right now, which is
Has
our
that been that long already?
It's been 1 year right now.
Every time I come up to that intersection, I look over there.
Yeah, 1 year ago we voted on it at the pool as a board and to move into that building, and so we've been in there almost a year. We worked on it for about a month, and since that time, like we were able to get a mentoring program started within like just weeks. We had 35 kids signed up and community members that agreed to be mentors and just meet with kids once a week, and that was actually a partnership through the school. And then we worked with Celebrate Recovery and starting a youth version on Thursday nights called The Landing, and then we've continued to have Fuel on Fridays. And every year we're able to have camps and have a tent here all week long. And
Choir of the Fire.
Choir of the Fire, we take 100 kids.
Every year.
Yeah. So I mean, we really, it's like a full-time ministry, but the community has really helped us to kind of wrap around and reach. Like tonight, there was the Drug Coalition had a coloring contest, so we had little tiny kids in there coloring pictures all the way up to.
You should have colored something, Leonard.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at coloring.
Yeah.
I'm
Are
good
you
at
an artist?
coloring. Oh yeah. No,
Between
I'm
the
not an
lines
artist.
and-
I'm far from an artist.
Paint by numbers.
My best painting's on the barn.
Paint by numbers. Yeah.
Well, tonight we've made bracelets.
Oh yeah, those are nice. I like the color.
You can have it. It's wet.
You can. I don't care.
It's wet from
what arm do you wear it on?
Let's put it on this
right
one.
on.
And it'll fit
Oh,
you too,
look
'cause
at-
it's big.
Leonard, I think that's your color.
I think it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
It
glow
has
in the dark.
tone, doesn't it?
That's a glow in the dark.
Did you make that?
I made that just for you, Leonard.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, and
Thank
last
you.
night we sang karaoke until about 11:30.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
can't sing.
And we just danced Monday night.
I can dance a little when my back don't hurt.
We heard about it earlier with Sandy.
Yeah,
how good
yeah,
of a
I
dancer
dance
you are.
it,
He's a beautiful dancer.
Who?
Leonard's a great dancer when he was talking to Sandy.
In my
earlier.
younger day.
Well, you could have followed the little computer person dancing.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for coming by.
Oh, thank you for
And if
having
there's
me.
anything we can do to help, you know where we are.
All right.
Right here, Holly.
Well, I'm gonna hug you.
Well, I
Come
love
on,
you.
it's all
Yes,
good.
If you hug him, you got to hug me.
All right.
God bless you.
Thank
Love
you. Thank you guys so much for having me
God
come over.
bless you. God bless you. You know, Leonard, I think somebody may have gotten us some
You
lemon
know
shake
what?
up.
You know what?
Somebody did.
What
James
can I
Fraley.
say? I heard there were some thirsty people
Oh,
here.
Is this lemonade?
man,
So
oh, man, oh, man.
Is it
the guy
lemonade or
said
water?
the guy said it was the best lemon shake
Oh,
up at the fair.
You know,
so.
Oh, I am
I
so
can't take a
thirsty.
drink because I am so lemon is so bad for me that I.
Well, I thought I heard
Yeah.
lemon
Right,
shake.
he did. I said.
Okay.
But, John.
We'll have to get you something else.
James,
then.
I love you though. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate it. Leonard, you
May I bring my my family here?
bring them all in here.
Kids?
Absolutely. Little Fraley.
These are
Come
my
here, honey.
Come on,
This
Fraley.
is my son Jack.
Jack, how are you, buddy? Jack, you want some lemonade? I didn't.
There.
You
We
take-
have
you
an
have it
extra
all.
there.
There you
Well,
go.
You just take it
You
all.
can't
I'll
have
be doing that
mine.
the whole time.
Hey,
Yeah, you can hold it all.
how are
Jack.
you?
But guys, if you turn around, you can see the
Yes,
camera.
see the camera
Jack.
over there.
I'll hold it right here for you, Jack.
Yeah. You know something? I heard on TV that red hair is disappearing.
Not in our family.
no,
Or not
no.
in our family. Like I'm part of this.
But seriously, they say it's going to be extinct in, I don't know, 50 years or something.
Maybe not. It'd be
Yeah.
right here. The Fraleys will continue to have it. Yeah.
Doing everything we can to prolong
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sir, you're running for judge, obviously,
Yes.
Superior Court judge.
My name is James Fraley, and I'm running for Superior Court Judge. This is my family. This is my wife, Nicole, here. We're both attorneys here in Fayette County, and these are our children, all four of them.
Are there any Fraleys that aren't attorneys? Other than those kids?
There are quite
Isn't there like the Fraley and Schilling and
Oh,
Schultz or
that's
something?
a trucking
different?
company.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's the truck. Okay, that's.
Is that your family too?
Thank you.
Extended.
Hey, my gosh, everybody's
Oh,
doing so
Father's
good to us.
company owns that.
Oh, they okay.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
John,
Okay.
put a little
Yeah,
stool
I
over
tell you
here
what,
where we can put
you
our...
got the family involved.
Right over there, there's
So
a
obviously
stool.
this was a family decision for you
Absolutely.
to want to run for office. Family decision, Leonard.
A family decision.
Obviously, family
No
decision
question.
for them to run for office.
By the family and for the family and for the community too. I believe in Fayette County. It's the reason that we moved here.
Where did you
10
come
years ago.
from?
Well, immediately before we came here, we were in law school, Nicole and I, in Valparaiso. And that's where we met, fell in love, married, and she was pregnant with Jack when we graduated. I grew up in Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay.
And my parents still live there. And Nicole is from Liberty. And when we graduated from law school, we were looking for a place to raise our family and start our business. We considered a handful of places all in Indiana, but Fayette County was home to us. We love the values of the people here in Fayette County. money. They're not showy and ostentatious with their money, and those are values we wanted to raise our children around. That's why we brought them to faith. We know that the county is facing challenges, but families face challenges too.
That's right.
And a county is a big family.
That's right.
And as your next Superior Court judge, I'm going to do everything I can in that office, on and off the bench, to make sure Fayette County is a place that people want to come to and raise their families.
Okay. What kind of things does the Superior Court judge? Do you take care of everything? You take care of divorces, everything?
The Superior Court has general jurisdiction, so the Superior Court can hear many different kinds of cases, but in Fayette County, on the criminal side, mostly misdemeanors and low felonies, although
traffic
those are
tickets,
being
because
changed.
I
Yes,
get lots of traffic tickets.
That kind of thing. Our small business owners are certainly concerned about small claims, and that's where small claims happen is in Superior Court. But a very long list of things that the Superior Court judge is responsible for, and I'm ready to do the job for the benefit of all the people in Fayette County and the state of Indiana.
Have you ran for office before?
Never. No, I think that's something that
And he's a young man.
Yeah,
we got a lot of young people running for office. That's good.
And that's very good.
Yeah.
I don't get called young at home and not.
No,
you
not
don't?
of course not. Yeah.
Well, to me,
I
you're
feel
young.
young today.
Yeah.
I'm 43 years old.
Me too.
Oh, my.
Be 44 before the election. But we.
I got kids that old.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I went to high school with Chris.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
that,
right. Yeah. Well, one thing, your office is right down there by Brian's bookstore.
That's right.
And for the last, ever since Brian's been there, I've been walking by there, whether I've been the mayor or not, because I love to go to Brian's because I love Brian.
Sure, we do too.
But is that your mother-in-law that's in there with you?
That's right. I have been working.
See, I've been confused because I thought that was your mother.
Oh, no, that's Nicole's mother.
She's from Liberty.
That's right. She's from Liberty.
Yeah.
Yes, Carol Weber and Nicole Fraley
Now
are my law partners.
Oh, see, I'm getting it straight.
And
Okay.
yes, I've been working with my mother and my mother-in-law for the last 10 years, and it has been a very happy and productive and successful relationship.
Well, I hope that tonight, we're not here politically tonight. This is the fair. We're here for fun.
That's right.
And what we're trying to do, somebody lost their mic.
I lost my mic.
That's right.
I don't know. Someone must have tripped over the
But
cord.
anyway, what we're trying to do is just promote Fayette County Fair, and
Absolutely.
we're talking to all the people that are running for office, and we're just trying to be. We're really
having fun.
Yeah, we're kind of like
The
fun.
rat race starts after the fair.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, this is a great event for the people of Fayette County. Have everybody here in one place. The parade was a fantastic event.
Yeah.
I was just saying to a gentleman at the fish fry dinner that very thing, to have our community and so many people in one place. It just shows how strong we are and how determined we are to overcome the challenges
Can
we're
I
facing.
brag on that parade once?
Please do.
Sam Foreman and I chaired the first Shrine Fair Parade. That's what it was called then. Way back there. Yeah. Sam was a great guy. It was our idea, because we were Shriners, to start the parade. I did it for about 12 years, and then we dropped out. Lincoln Manor Centers have taken over, and now it's the Fair Parade. And it's a great event. It's wonderful.
It was wonderful to see
I think
everybody
I've
out
been
there.
someplace, I've either been lining it up or in it ever since it started. But we're proud that you were here tonight and bring these red-headed
Thank
kids.
you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Say hi to the camera, guys.
Hey guys, say
Hey,
hi.
tell the camera why you want to be judge. Yeah.
Well, I want to be judge, and I want to serve you as your judge because Fayette County and Connersville are my hometown. I moved here 10 years ago, like I've said, with my wife Nicole, because we wanted to make this our hometown and raise our family here. And I want to be your judge because I want to make Fayette County the kind of place that is great to raise a family in. And while we are great now, we have challenges to face. And as your next Superior Court judge, I'll do everything I can do to make sure that that office runs in a way that's efficient and reflects the values of the people of the state of Indiana, and as always, follows the law to the letter. Ask for your vote on November 4th. Thank you, Ron.
God bless you.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
James.
much.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Hey, guys, nice to see you.
Bye, guys.
Hey, and thanks for the drink.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
you're
Saved
welcome.
my life.
Thank you.
I was
You have to
choking.
get your raspberry
Yeah,
or something.
that's okay. Jack, you want this, buddy? You can have it, buddy. It's all yours. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to put my drink
I'm
down.
going to put my water right here.
And listen,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
If you knock my lemonade over,
I will not knock it over, I promise.
Okay, because I know how you get excited.
Yes.
Hey, you know what we're doing
share
here?
this microphone.
We're taking a double one. This is because let me tell you. Now wait a minute. I want you to hear how smart I am.
I know you are.
Well, I'm
You've
really
been proving
not.
it all night.
This is Melinda.
Yes, I know she is.
This is Mr. Sudoff.
Yes.
They're married.
Yes. Yes.
He's the surveyor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's the clerk of the court.
Okay, let me tell you something, Linda. All right, because you've had signs out, right, for or something, but I thought I've seen something where stood off for surveyor, and I thought maybe you were changing to.
Oh.
So anyway,
You thought I was going into that
I thought you were
field?
switching.
No.
She can't even measure. She can't even measure good.
No, I haven't made any signs yet.
Okay, well, so I thought maybe I don't know what I saw, but anyways, so you're the clerk of court. You're
I'm the
running
clerk of
again
court.
for that.
I'm running again for
Okay.
another 4-year
Yeah,
term.
there you
right.
go.
That's 2-for-1 money.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
And we're both very blessed, and we don't have any opponents.
Yeah, well, you automatically in it. There you
Hey,
go.
can I tell you something
What's
else?
that?
His grandfather was surveyor for years.
That's right.
More show.
It's a family
right.
thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
history, man, history.
Well, yeah, and you and Annie used to always switch
Back up,
positions in the court.
the opposites,
You'd be a
right.
recorder, auditor, recorder. So again, obviously you're very aware of the courthouse.
Been there 24 years.
Just to say, what keeps you going for another 4 years?
I enjoy working with
Obviously.
the public.
Well, she got to keep working. He's working.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Got to have his and her money, you know.
true. Is this your first time running?
First time running political.
But he
I've been
is-
appointed.
He's
I've
one.
been in county government for over 20 years.
Okay.
but I've been appointed
Okay.
by commissioners as highway engineer.
Okay. So this your first time
running,
actually running?
being elected.
But he's unopposed.
Well, yeah,
I'm
there's-
not
yeah.
opposed either.
I'll bet he wins.
I would think you do. I would think you would win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would win. So obviously, your father did it for.
No, grandfather.
Grandfather did it for
Oh,
years and
he
years.
was a great surveyor. Oh, he was known all over the country.
Wow.
More show.
Wow.
You can ask any place.
My mom's dad.
My mom's that. Wow. So, hey, what got you involved? so
She's
many
a
years
Gettinger.
ago? Yeah, yes. I've seen
That's
her,
my
yeah.
maiden name, Gettinger. Actually, it was Albert Shaw that got me involved.
Really?
When we moved back after we'd lived in Jay County for 5 years, and he said, "You need to run for auditor." And I was like, "No, not me." And he said, "Yeah, she'd be good at it." So I ran and won and been
keep
here ever
going again.
since.
How many years have you served?
24.
24, so you'll have 28 when you get done.
Right.
Isn't that
Yeah.
something?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this going to be your last time, or are you going to wait
Yeah,
and see?
most likely.
Yeah.
They all say
Well,
that.
Annie's gone too.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Annie retired
yeah, you
too.
guys kind of came up about the same time, right?
She was working at the courthouse when I became auditor. She had worked a year ahead of me. So, yeah. Yeah.
And you've been public servant for, appointed
Over
public
20
servant.
years, I was with NDOT before.
Oh, wow, okay.
I retired
Oh,
actually
wow.
from construction on it was a $16.5 million project.
Oh, wow.
Inspection up
Wow.
on Use Your Heartland.
Wow. Wow. So the political
It's good to have
family-
him back in Fayette County.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a long trip.
I bet it was. Yeah, yeah. Put a lot of miles on
Definitely.
there. So, Leonard, you talk about, which is a common thing that Leonard and I talked about. Everyone who's ran for office, they have the love for the county. You
The
guys obviously
service.
exude that.
I was born here. This is my home. Yes.
You want to make it your own. A lot of people, sometimes they want to say something negative about Fayette County, but the people that run for the office, we see the negativity, you see it, but there's that belief that it can be great, and why not, Leonard?
Exactly.
Well, I don't really believe that any elected official has ever run for office to destroy.
Right.
Sometimes we take a bad rap.
Yeah.
And we've all done it. We've
Right.
all taken a bad
Right.
rap.
Yep.
Right.
Everybody
If
who's
you
been
know,
in
if
before.
you're a minister or a leader
Yeah.
or someplace, you take a bad rap. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is really nice. We had 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's right. And there's really no need to go to the camera and say why to vote for you, because you,
well, yeah,
but
yeah.
you can if you want.
Yeah, it's too late to have.
Yeah. Since there's no opponent.
But that's the best way to run, unopposed. I've never had that privilege, but that's the best
That's
way
what
to go.
I said. We're very
I don't know
blessed.
the other way.
We appreciate that.
There you go.
Sorry.
I just want to encourage everybody to get out and vote.
Yeah, get out and vote.
Yeah.
Voting is a privilege.
That's right.
It's a privilege, and we need to get out there and do that.
You know, it'd be
November
nice.
4th, we'll be here before we know
That's
it.
right.
And then the absentee voting starts the first week in October.
You know, it would be nice if we were known for, we had a 90% vote
Oh.
in Fayette County. Wouldn't that be something that would go
That
all
would
over
be
the
awesome,
world? We'd
yes.
be on,
That would
we'd
be
on
fantastic.
CNN.
Well, we need to be.
Yeah.
Try, we
We'd
need
be
to
on
get a,
Fox News.
Yeah,
We'd be
we
on
would
all of
We'd
it.
be on
Yeah.
all.
That's for
We
sure.
need to do a campaign for get out and vote like MTV did.
Exactly.
Get out and vote.
Yes.
Sam Harvey sitting there looking at us under the tree like,
Get out and vote.
we know we're nuts.
Yeah, we know that.
We're here
God
having
bless
fun.
you.
It's the fair.
Thank you. Thank you for
bless you,
having
Melinda.
us. Thanks for
Okay.
being here.
Hey,
Thank you.
Melinda, God bless you.
Warren, God bless you, sir.
Hey,
God
Warren.
bless you guys.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Thank
another
you.
4 years
Take
of the suit-offs.
Suit-off.
Suit-off.
Two for one.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, where'd it
That's
go?
awesome. I tell you what, Leonard, again.
If I still got I still got a mic.
I still got mine. I think we're doing great. We're winding down a little bit.
Are we?
Yeah, got another beautiful lady coming in.
Have we got everybody?
Yeah.
Hi,
I
how are
don't
you
know.
tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, I'm Gertrude. Who are you?
Gertrude Ronnie Wiley.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Mayor, good to
Mayor.
see you tonight.
Gertrude, that's an
Gertrude
old-fashioned
Whitaker.
name, you know.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Gertrude,
She's a Whitaker.
Whitaker, yes.
Yeah.
And if you know a Gertrude, I'm sure she's a lady that's one good woman.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You know who she reminds me of?
Who she
I'm sure
reminds
gets
you
all
of?
the time.
Tell me.
Sarah Palin, you got that.
Who?
Sarah Palin
Oh,
with the
no,
shorter
she don't
hair.
look like
I
Sarah
have
Palin.
never been told that in my
Are you
life.
kidding me?
No,
That's
I'm
the
not
first
You
kidding
know
you.
who she looks like to
We
me?
got it on camera.
Well,
first
I
time
think
ever.
Sarah's a
looks like
beautiful woman, so
Gertrude
thank you.
Yeah. Auditor.
Yes.
She's running for auditor.
The auditor, you know, you lots of things that auditors do. And is this your first time running for office? And why did you pick
This
auditor?
is my first time running for office.
But she served a lot of political people in the past. She's worked in some high offices. That woman comes from high places.
I have quite a bit of experience as far as supporting public offices with Cincinnati City Council, with Phil Heimlich for almost 8 years when he was on City Council, also with nonprofit in the private sector, and then most recently working for 6.5 years for Ohio's 2nd District Representative from Congress, Jean Schmidt, as her district director.
Wow, so you bring a lot of high profile experience. You bring a lot of, I mean, you know how to get things done, a go-getter.
A go-getter is a good way of doing it, and one of the things you have to remember when you're working in public office or for an elected official, there has to be a sense of collaboration and understanding that when you're in office, you now represent the entire sector, county, city, or whatever jurisdiction you've been voted for. It's party is not the issue. It's looking at who your stakeholders are, who are your constituents, and working to find solutions for the needs that they have.
You know, Leonard talked earlier about Dale Strong. Remember, Leonard, when you talked about you and Dale, you're Republican, he's Democrat. You guys haven't had a crossword. And one of the things that you try to do, you work together.
That's right.
Work together. And when you said the party is out the window because you are represented, you're a true representative of the jurisdiction.
Right.
How can you bring that to the auditor's office? Because when you think of the auditor, I don't think of somebody that truly represents me, but at the same time, it's one of those lost positions.
It is. Most of the public probably doesn't even understand what some of the responsibilities of the auditor's office is. Obviously, there's the abstracts, the mortgages, the settlements, there's the department budgets, there's the payroll. These are all the behind-the-scenes type of responsibilities. But without that, there would be a standstill in the county administration and moving forward with those functions. There has to be as well a very close collaboration with the county council and also with the county commission. And again, it's a collaboration and
Work
realizing
together.
that we all are representing our constituents that have voted us into office. And that is a high calling. That's a responsibility that we should never forget. And I think sometimes we forget as elected officials our duty to the voters who put us into office, and that is a trust that they've given us to be stewards of the resources and to stewards of the public service that we have now been placed in. It's not Gertrude Whitaker, it's now I, the elected representative of the county of Fayette. So
a very very simplistic approach to it that sometimes seems to get lost.
Right.
Because a lot of times politics, and Leonard, you talked about this many times, people run for office. You didn't run for office to destroy the city. You ran for office to help, to use your
we
talents.
thought we could do more things. We could
and that's what people want
improve,
to do.
get things better. Yeah.
People want to improve.
Yeah.
Nobody runs for
I
office.
think politicians should go there for a time, do what they can do, and get out. This is a citizenry government in the United States.
Yeah.
And
I think we've seen in Fayette County that constantly electing the same people over and over again and expecting different results.
And it never happens.
What's that the definition of?
Absolutely.
And I bring a fresh perspective to this office as an outsider from another community, from another city. I have chosen to come and live here in Fayette County with my family.
enough of this seriousness. She's
And
married to Mr. Whitaker. You know,
the prince among men.
Her mother her mother-in-law was,
My campaign treasurer is Louise Whitaker, who is also my mother-in-law. Tom and Louise Whitaker, who are retired educators here from Fayette County,
wow, okay.
are my in-laws.
Tom ran the Eastview School for 100 years.
Right, and at
Everybody
Everton
loved
principal
Tom.
and at
Tom's
Orange.
president
and
of Lions Club. So
Louise was out at
she's
Oquina
not
and
she acts like
Fayette
she's a
Central.
stranger here, but she's not.
Now,
You know,
people know who you are.
Yeah.
So again, you made the choice to come back here, and again, I mean, you have big city experience.
Now I have to correct you. I didn't come back here. I chose to come here and live here for the first time. I was born and raised in Cincinnati.
Okay,
And
her husband's from here.
I married a Connersville man.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I love those people that come back because so many people tell me, I interviewed about 8 or 10 for the utility job, and their wives wouldn't live here. And here's this lovely lady that's been high up in all. She wants to move back here and stay here.
That's awesome.
But listen.
And make a difference too.
Look into that camera and tell them why you want to be auditor. This is your chance. This is your debut here.
All right, thank you. I was wondering where that camera was with these bright lights.
Right there.
Well, my name's
Right there.
Gertrude Whitaker, and I'm running for Fayette County Auditor. And I would appreciate your vote because I think for too long in Fayette County that you haven't really had fresh choices and the opportunity to vote for people that truly represent your needs and will not do their own agenda, but work for the agenda of the county and to make this a better place to live. I ask for your support on November 4th, and I'll be around the county to visit and talk with you. My email address is committee2electGertrudeWhitaker@gmail.com. Contact me, and I'll be more than glad to come and meet with you if you have an organization or a group that would like to have a little bit more insights as far as my position and my policy of where I stand, and I'll be glad to get to know you a little bit better. Thank you.
That's Gertrude.
Yeah, Gertrude.
I always call
All
her
right,
Gertrude.
very nice to
Nice
meet
meeting
you.
you
Thank
too.
you for the
Nice
time
to-
today.
yes,
Mayor,
I
thank you for
call
your
her
time.
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
It's an old-fashioned
My
name,
good
you
friends
know.
call me Gertie.
Gertie,
Hey,
well,
you
God
know
bless
what?
you, Gertie.
It's an old-fashioned name, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, old fashioned good. God
Thank
bless
you, Mayor.
Thank
God bless
you.
Thank you very much. I tell you what, again, you talk about people, making a choice to stay here, and
That's
not only making a
that's
choice to
wonderful.
live here, but
You're
taking it
welcome. Good
upon
job.
themselves to make a
Hang out
difference.
here with your purse.
That's awesome.
Here comes another beautiful lady.
Yeah, I tell you, I love this lady too.
Hello.
Betty Jones. I love her. She just wonderful. We go back. She.
I bet you don't go back with.
Handled my divorce.
Let's
She
not
did
talk
such a
about
great
that.
way.
Let's not talk about
Well,
that.
we were. It was a nice divorce,
Yeah.
but great lady. Running for office, you're no stranger to running for office. You're no stranger to the prosecutor's office, and that's the office you're running for.
That's right. I've been with the prosecutor's office for 12 years. I've been the chief deputy. I handle the major felonies. That includes all of the child molest cases, the drug dealing cases, the meth labs, the burglaries, and even the triple homicide trial that we did a few years back. That was my case. I'm the chief trial attorney in the office and handle all the matters that come through circuit court, which is about a little more than 300 cases a year. So I estimate, although I don't keep count, I estimate that I've got about 3,000 convictions over my career with the prosecutor's office. And like I said, I don't keep count because it's not a conviction record that's important. What's important is that we work continually to make this the best county to live in and the community that we all grew up in and want to stay in.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, we talked earlier with Joey and a couple of the other people running for office. The drug issue is a big issue, and not one person can really. What can you do as a prosecutor? Obviously, tougher sentences, but it's you and the judge. There's a collaboration. It's not just you as a prosecutor, but you've got to work together with the other offices, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I've been fortunate to work with the Rough Drug Task Force and just our local police departments in battling this problem. They've brought us cases that have been so professionally done and handed us the tools that we need to convict people and send them away for dealing drugs. We don't want people to deal drugs in our community. We don't want them dealing to the people in our community. And it's causing just a terrible, terrible epidemic. And we need to get a handle on it. So in order to do that, I'm going to keep at the drug cases. Because what we find is people that are dealing drugs and using drugs are stealing from us to pay for those drugs.
Absolutely. Yes.
And unfortunately, when someone breaks into your home, the police officers aren't there. They can't tell me for sure who it was. And it's hard to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury.
Yeah.
But whenever they bring me someone selling drugs on a controlled buy,
the jury knows who did it.
And we've done a lot of that.
And we can deal with that.
We have done. I mean,
and you know, I love it when she brags on my police department, because I really believe we got one of the best police departments in a small town. We're understaffed, and they have to work overtime. They have to do so many things, but they're trying hard. I really believe they're trying.
You're right, Mayor. We have a very dedicated police department, not just in the city, but also in the county. And those
backed up
guys
by
and
our
gals,
state.
oh my gosh, they need your thanks every chance you get, because they're the ones out there on the front lines risking their lives to make sure that they protect and serve us.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be happier with the group that I have to work with.
7 years I've noticed it's gotten worse. Our police officers are being roughed up.
Yeah.
They're being shot at. They're having guns pulled on them. When I took office 7 years ago, that wasn't the case. And it's getting worse out there. And we got to keep biting at this crime.
Absolutely, you can't
Drugs.
give up.
Well, and Mayor, I hate to make it sound like I'm older than you, but I've been at this 12 years, and you're right.
You are older
It
than
is
me.
getting worse.
No, she's not. I remember her when she was in high school. What did I tell you when you were in high school? I told her she'd be president someday.
Well,
You know?
yes, you did. But you know what? I think my place is right here in Fayette County, serving my community and being the prosecutor to keep this a safe community for all of us to live in.
Absolutely. You know, and Betty, I tell you what, right before you go to the camera, one thing that I've always been impressed with you is that you've never given up the fight. Never given up the fight. She's on our side.
That's right. That's what we got to have, because we're in bed at night and she's keeping us safe.
Keeping us safe.
Speaking of that camera, and tell them what you want to tell them, Betty.
I'm Betty Jones. I'm the Republican candidate for Fayette County prosecutor. I'd like to continue to work hard in the office like I do every day. I'm going to go back to work tomorrow and continue to try to make this community safer for your family and mine.
And that's what's important. You got teenage kids too.
I do. I've raised them here, and I'm so happy that I have. Yeah. And my last one is a senior. And so it's been a pretty exciting time the last few years, getting them through high school and on to college. But I hope that on November 4th, you come out and vote, and that you make me your next prosecutor. Thanks.
Betty Jones, God bless you. God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Always good seeing you. Always
Thanks
good seeing
for coming
you.
by and seeing us.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you
We've had
very
fun.
much. You know, you've seen people when they were this tiny, Leonard.
I know it.
Yeah, and they've grown, and now that we're interviewing them.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah, I tell you what.
can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
John, this is
we
John.
got John Palsy in front of the camera.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you.
John.
Good to meet you.
What are you running for, sir?
I'm running out of the rain earlier is what I was doing.
Is the camera really rolling, or are you faking it?
I don't know.
It better be
I haven't
rolling,
checked.
It better be.
Yeah, Justin
It
better be rolling.
Okay, what we want to ask you, John.
I don't know.
What
I didn't
makes
expect
you?
you
No,
to be
let's
here.
ask it. What
Okay.
makes you tick?
Yeah, what makes you tick, John?
Always striving for something better and more. That's what makes me tick.
Boy, you got two losers tonight. But you know what? We've had fun.
We've had a blast.
We love doing this.
Yes, we
Well,
do.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I was out there feeding people in, getting rained on when we first started. I was soaked.
Well, you didn't have to mess your hair up. Anyways, John, I guess my question to you that I've always wanted to ask is, how come you're not up here enough? Why aren't you in front of the camera?
I work better behind the camera,
That's right, he does.
keeping things going, making sure things are happening.
Do you know what a super job he does
Oh, he does a
for
lot.
our city
Yes,
and our
very
county?
good. Yes.
He does 100 things he's paid
Promotional stuff?
for, and he does 500 things he don't get paid for. I mean, you wouldn't believe it, the city building. He'll hang a picture for you. He'll just do anything.
Whatever needs to be done.
He gets it done. And I know he'll be glad to get rid of me as mayor, because he has covered from the East Coast to the West Coast. He has covered every kind of thing. There isn't anything we haven't covered on that TV camera.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever we need to do, that's what
And
we do.
he's made things to promote Connersville. He's made things to promote Fayette County. He's done economic development. Look at the van that we're driving.
What a great van.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember we had that pull-along trailer when I
Oh,
first started
wasn't
7
that a
years ago.
pain in
Now
the
we,
neck?
now
Now,
we
a
got
lot of people don't know the story behind that van. That was an interesting one. We found a deal online on that. I was up in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was a used plumber's vehicle.
Yeah.
It was painted Colts blue, and it was just beat up. And we brought it back, refurbished it ourselves, and got it painted locally because we had to, do something with the blue. It was just too bright.
Can't have the blue.
And
The pictures on it.
everything that's inside, though, we built ourselves.
And
did all the work.
didn't you just do a refurbishment here recently on the
They
inside?
upgraded it.
Yeah, updated it.
We upgraded the computer inside.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah.
But they can pull up to a scene or pull up to something like this tonight. They don't have to have that big old long trailer.
No.
And it's
Much
so
easier to drive.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you know, during the ball games, I may say the guys in the truck, well, they're really in the truck.
Right, they're
really
in the truck.
and
They have to stay out there all the time.
Yeah, they do. And freeze while Fran and I are
sometimes it's very cold.
Yeah, while Fran and I are inside
But
the nice
you
warm
know how
bowl.
much our shut-in people and our people that can't go to games enjoy. I hear it all the time. They'll say, "We love them ball games on TV. We love this. We love that."
And Fran and I love doing it.
And listen, you and Fran are so good at it.
we love
that Fran and his silver voice.
I'm working with a pro.
Yeah.
Just like you, I'm working with you.
No,
as a pro.
I just love to be with you at the fair.
Now, you know we're going to give them something new this Friday. We're going to go out to the Whitewater Racetrack, and we're going to tape a race up there. We've never done that before.
Are you taking Fran out there?
We are.
Oh,
we're gonna be out there.
deal.
We don't
Good
know what
deal.
we're talking about, but we're gonna have a good time doing that. And that's
It's
what's
gonna be fun.
about it. You know, we
I
got
don't think
soccer.
Fran's ever done a race.
Yeah,
No, but he's ready.
He's ready to go. When I worked at the radio station, we did Little Detroit when I did through town. I did that for the radio, but for television, it's going to be a little bit easier because I don't have to call the shots because we're showing it. But it's going to be fun out there. Larry Myers will be out there.
He'll be
rolling.
there. You can interview
He's the
him,
voice.
yes.
Yeah, we're going to interview Larry, talk to
I
him
forgot
about
to tell you this. We're actually going to have Larry do some interviews with the drivers ahead of time. So
great.
you're gonna be able to work with him on some interview work and stuff.
we're
He's going to have a
having
lot
a
of
good
fun.
What's next on the agenda? It just keeps growing bigger
Well, we got
and bigger
football
and bigger.
coming up.
We've got football here in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks football, basketball.
Yeah.
But football, basketball, and we're going to do some soccer. We did some.
We can get it in. Yes.
Recreation
They
soccer.
do a lot of away games.
Yeah, that's right. I may mention something we haven't or not going to do, but I tell you what, really, TV3. I'm glad that I've got Comcast cable. If you got MetroNet, you can watch on Channel 3. This is a great community
There's
television.
no other city that has what we have. I've watched them in other cities. I've talked to mayors. There's no other city. And it is our community is so well informed on every issue. Just like tonight, every person had an opportunity to come here, tell their story, enjoy the fair, and ask if they had chicken.
I didn't have chicken.
Did you have chicken?
I didn't get that.
Chicken
No,
is awesome.
I came here and the
And that
line
was a
past the
fundraiser,
pool.
too.
It was past the pool.
Did you
and I
have
didn't
chicken?
get to eat.
See, everybody had chicken but
Everybody
you.
had chicken but me.
I want to tell you, next year when I come here, I'm going
You
to ask
call me
you,
and I'm coming over
did you
with
have chicken?
We're going to eat together.
Let's eat together.
We're going to eat together.
Okay.
Next year, you got it right here first. Yeah, so.
John, publicly, we want to thank you for
Yes.
all you do for this community.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we hope the community, and we know the community appreciates all that you bring right into their living room, their family room, their bedroom. You bring it to them.
I hope they do. If they'd like to see something new, all they got to do is call me 825-3245, or they can send us an email info@localtv3.com and tell us some ideas that they like. I'd love to have some new ideas. We're working on ideas all the time.
That's
yes,
what we want.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. And don't
I've been a
forget,
part of it 7 years now, and I love it.
Connorsville Speaks. We're going to have all the new utility people.
I heard that today. Yes,
all
that's
the
good.
new utility people are going to be there. We're going to talk about our utilities and how it's being run in a different manner, more economical. Going to be a great show.
August 21st.
Is it August 21st?
August 24th, yes.
That's it.
Yes, it is.
You're ahead of me. You knew that, and I didn't.
I knew something that you didn't know.
Oh, I can't believe it.
You
I
heard it
can't
here
believe
first.
It. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Thank
to
you
our
very much for
staff,
doing this tonight.
To our staff out there,
Yes.
I can't see them because of the bright
Yeah,
lights.
I can't see him. We know
Yep.
Sydney, the new gentleman.
And
that
Sydney
made us look good.
Toshlag and Joe Minerick.
Joe Minerick.
Is
Thank
here
you.
tonight, and then we've got Justin Roberts in the production van. Yep.
Poor Justin's probably ready to get out of there.
He probably is.
How long have we been going tonight?
2 hours tonight.
2 hours
Oh, my
and
gosh.
5 minutes.
Yeah. This is almost like a Santa Claus
That's
show.
right. That's right. That's right. John, it's always a pleasure.
Yep.
I'll see you
Thanks
Friday.
a lot. All right. See you
God
Friday.
bless you. And this will be airing sometime the rest of the week.
Tomorrow.
So
Hey.
today now.
This is Ronnie Wiley at the fair,
This is Leonard Urban at the fair.
and we're glad to be here. We love the fair.
That's right. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.